These
penis.
Great,
These
we're starting this one with these nuts. Anyway, hello. It's been roughly half a year since we started our stellar shenanigans.
We're not gonna do the.
Last time we did it on New Year's Eve, where we ranked all of our why the fuck.
Why are we doing a Scottish accent, man?
I will do whatever voice I want to do. Fuck off. Anyway, wait. Now I need to check my Discord settings. For fuck's sake, please tell me this streaming bullshit isn't active. I don't want it right now.
Why is my name just an A instead of stage text?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking about. Why?
Fuck is PNG too.
Anyway, yeah.
Why is PNG Tuber?
Today, y'all might tell that we don't have random noises on the background. We have pleasant music because we realized like 2 days ago when we recorded or I realized at least during when we recorded the last JoJo fight ranking, that it was kind of fucking dry to just talk about music in the background. You know, usually the games provide us music. So now we just have the Castletown theme from Deltarune Chapter 2. Yippee.
Delta.
To compensate, I will randomly scream into the microphone.
Yes, I will not.
No.
I will not be able to scream. I have sleeping family in the next room. Just please.
EP family.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
All right, ASMR scream.
Anyway, as I was saying, half a year ago we started. We made a first of all ranking the first quote-unquote season of Stellar Bonds. You know, everything up until I wrapped up TTYD.
The Shadow Arc.
The Shadow Arc. And as somehow we managed to wrap up another arc last week with the G-Man sad Mario getting schizophrenia arc. That was a mess. So it's perfectly fitting. I mean, we planned this anyway, but it's perfectly fitting to rank the second season of Stellar Bonds today and the new running gags that were created. And you know, as you can see, we have the old thingy here, the old tier list from the first time we did this. And I would like to say, yesterday some fun came out. The first proper full compilation of a video of a game we ran through. Asteroid's 1.5 hour compilation of Super Mario RPG. And because of this, Asteroid had to torture themselves with our first ever game. And yeah, Asteroid has some opinions on the past, and due to this, we will first be discussing our old list a bit. I will go through the individual tiers quickly, then we'll discuss them, and then we'll get to the new stuff. Do you have anything left to say?
The new stuff?
The new stuff?
The new stuff?
Alright. Alright. Let's go through the tiers really quickly. Not the local tier. Fuck the local.
Let's go.
The highest are
tier lists.
Tier lists. Tier rankings. Yeah. We start with. Okay, first of all, why is this thumbnail so long? It's pissing me off. I am the original Star Walker.
I think it's because I just pulled that one from Google.
Yeah, probably.
Like I think YouTube automatically cropped that one when I
yeah, like this
when I uploaded it.
This one from the meme compilation is also a bit wider than everything else. Anyway,
this thumbnails is pissing me off.
Anyway, speaking about being pissed off, we have the SS tier, aka SS Pistanic. Oh god, I am stupid. We are all stupid. We could have done this.
Pin.
God damn it.
Anyway,
Nah.
Anyway,
it burns.
I should also probably zoom in a bit. Alright, this already looks ass. There. This is the Mexican zoom in. Alright. We have the SS Pistanic tier, which is the 6th episode of Paper Mario, I think. Or was it the
7th?
The 7th. Damida episode. A legendary episode. So legendary that we recently named another episode after it, the 50th of the fucking marathon. This is what life has come to. Next up,
This is what our lives have come to. What do you mean?
hey, I'm the one that has to be here in every part. Y'all get to take breaks if you feel like it.
True.
Alright,
I retract my statement.
This is true.
this is the next up. We have the S tier, Suicide by Beak. You can tell that we bastardized these because it's first Suicide tier, I think, then Suicide by Peak, and then the Bees came. It has
The base.
it has part 5 of Super Mario RPG, ending it all. Parts 1 and 5 of Paper Mario. I don't know what they're called. Part 1 of Superstar Saga, Guna Pro's Christian Saga. Part 1 of Splatoon 3. Splatoon 3. Part 8 of Shadow Generations. Part 6, 8, and 10 of TTYD. The final. I know that the final part of TTYD was called Golfbusters. That was a good one, a good title. And then the compilations of Paper Mario Part 1 and Splatoon 2. Next up, we have the A tier, or Undertale. We have Part 3 of Super Mario RPG, Part 2 of Paper Mario 64, Part 4 of Road to Brothership, The Ultimate Battle of Ultimate Density, Part 1 of Shadow
Road to
Generations.
Brothership?
Of Superstar Saga. Then Part 1 of Shadow Generations, Shadow Gets His Period. Part 7 of Part 7 of Shadow Generations, The Ultimate Battle, or something like that. Then Splatoon 1, Splatoon
all of it.
2,
All
the
of it.
second part of Splatoon. Yes, the second part of Splatoon 3. The second part of Pokemon Crystal.
The only part of Catchathon to ever land in A tier.
Who knows? Maybe it'll change. Parts 2 and 7 of
hopefully.
TTYD. The compilation of Paper Mario Part 2 and a Splatoon. What was this one? Splatoon 1?
Splatoon 1, I
Yeah,
think.
Splatoon 1.
Yeah, this was 1.
John Splatoon. Then we have the
John
B
Balloon.
tier. What the fuck did we do to it? Lamau. Speed. K-pop.
Speen. Okay. I think Speen was supposed to be Span, but we changed the P to a B.
No, I think we started with B, and then somehow we turned B into Spam. Span B. Speen. I don't know. Watch the first VOD ranking if you want to know how the fuck we got
What did
here.
we do? Yeah, actually.
I don't know why K-pop is there.
I don't know either. Anyway,
Why? No, kill it.
the
Killing
parts
myself.
are Parts 3 and 6 of Paper Mario 64, Part 3 of Road to Brothership. I think that was Asterisk Public Execution.
Road to Brothership is Superstar Saga.
I keep saying it, Superstar Saga. I keep forgetting the name of my former favorite game of all time.
My favorite game, Road to Brothership.
I keep forgetting Superstar Saga was my favorite game until I played Brothership. What the fuck?
Bro.
Man, I love my favorite game, Binding of Infant.
Yeah, yes.
Also,
Oh, yes,
part 2 of Shadow Generations, and I forgot what that one's called. Part 6 of Shadow Generations, which I think was its Metal Overlord. Part 2 of Pokemon Red. Part 1 of Octo Expansion. Parts 1 and 3 of Side Order. Parts 3, 5, 9 of TTYT. And the original compilation for Super Mario RPG Part 5.
The old one, the one that sucks.
Yeah, the one that's now unlisted. You can now only see it through the compilations playlist.
You can now only see it through this thumbnail.
This.
You can only see it through my ass.
Wow, that's a big ass.
That's
Why is everyone so mean to me?
Next up, we get the C tier, aka Goku Mid. We have the parts 2 and 4 of Super Mario RPG, part 5 of Shadow Generations, I think. I think there was an autistic sense, but I don't recall. The singular part of Sonic Generations, parts 3 and 4 of Pokemon Red, part 2 of Octo Expansion.
Where you'll see most of Catchathon.
Part 1 of Crystal, part 1... Oh, I wanted to kill myself during parts 1 and 2 of TTYD. Parts 1 and 4 of TTYD. part...
A random lore drop.
Now we're on silence.
With all how often that shit killed itself, I wanted to join in. Anyway. Then we have the D tier, Autistic Silence. Part 4 of Paper Mario 64, Part 2 of Superstar Saga. I remembered this time. Part 4 of Superstar Saga. No, Part 5. Good one,
my
Mario.
internet died. Help.
L. Part 5 of
No.
Superstar Saga. Good one, Mario. Parts 3 and 4 of Shadow Generations, which were mostly nothing. Those were literally just Autistic Silence. Part 1 of Pokemon Red. Part 2 of Side Order. And the compilation... the compilation of memes Astrid has made for the Discord server. Then...
Worst video ever.
Then the special tier we've made just for Super Mario RPG Part 1.
E-tier.
It's not E-tier, it's just a special tier we've made for it. I've seen better crops during the Irish famine. Since, that one was...
The shit-ass crop.
horribly cropped. And finally, F tier. Foghawk Pussy Attack Killing My for the bonus/second part of Sonic Generations, where I tried to quickly do an S-rank run through every single level and then stopped after like 3 stages because I fucking hate Sonic Generations after the peak that was Shadow Generations. I got up to City Escape or so, and then I was like, nah, I don't want to do this no more, and just stopped.
I don't want to do this shit no more.
This shit ain't even a victory lap, it's just a fucking lap.
The worst victory lap of my life.
It's like a half circle.
Anyway.
Now let's rank the new shit.
Wait.
We gotta...
First we discuss. So, Asteroid, since you have at least the earliest thoughts fresh to memory, what are your biggest notes?
I think we need to remove double S tier.
Ooh.
Dameda episode was good, but I don't think it was that good.
Oh, we're not even gonna keep it around for any new episodes? To remove it entirely?
Well, we can keep it around, I just think... Well, we can keep the tier around, I think we just need to move Dameda episode down 1 tier.
Alright.
I definitely feel
Remove
like
the iBias.
we have surpassed Dameda episode in terms of quality.
Alright.
Yeah, fucking way past it, actually.
Would you
Hold
say
on,
that...
let me see.
Would you say that part 5 of Super Mario RPG is still fitting in the S tier?
Yes, I think so.
Alright.
2, 3, hold on, wait, 4, 5. I think Paper Mario Part 5 is way too high.
Way too high.
Like, yes, it did have Kenshi Koopa in it, but I was fucking falling asleep during this episode because of how boring it was.
Alright, what tier do you think?
I would put it in C tier, honestly.
Ooh, all the way
Damn!
It was so fucking boring, I kid you not.
Damn.
It was the fucking flower fields, and even Mario was like in the VOD, he was like, oh my god, this is so boring. There was like nothing interesting happening the entire time.
We did our best.
Like I'm looking at my notes right now. I feel like maybe part 4 of fucking Super Mario RPG can go up a tier.
Ooh.
Yeah. And the part, like I said earlier, part 2 goes down a tier.
So
Like I can appreciate the novelty.
Goku mid.
Yes, I can appreciate like wanting to do something different, but like reading Bendy and the Ink Machine fanfic was not it, man.
Next up, we're gonna read my old Mario fanfiction.
Nah.
Who's ready to see Peach kill herself?
What the fuck?
What?
Huh?
What?
I beg
What?
thy pardon. I beg thy end.
Don't
that
worry,
is now.
it wasn't successful.
Don't tell me nothing.
Good.
The only other thing, the only other thing I would probably change is moving the original compilation for part 5 down to Goku Mid.
Goku mid?
We just have a better version.
I suppose, yeah, that is
And
kind
I
of
know-
recently uploaded. Go watch that.
quality
Yeah.
creep.
Go watch.
And I know we have its own tier, but like if we didn't, I would honestly put part 1 of Mario RPG and Undertale because I actually thought it was really funny.
And we can move it up. And I guess
Yeah.
change the color.
It's its own tier and it's
Like
high.
the crop was fucking horrendous, but like
Yeah.
like for a first episode, I thought it was actually really good.
We were just like,
Which is crazy because I
Sort
could
of
not
biased,
see the Discord chat even. So I was just blindly talking to Span the entire time until the stage showed up.
Yeah, I couldn't see half the screen.
does it see half the point taken, I guess.
Alright, do we have any remaining
Yes.
thoughts about the old list?
No,
I think it's good for now.
I don't have much input anyway. I wasn't there for most of these.
Yeah, but you did
Well,
watch
you were
them.
here for most of the ones we're gonna rank now.
Yeah.
Peanut,
Yeah.
didn't you watch the old ones? Didn't you say that, or?
I haven't watched all of the old ones. I normally don't. The ones I normally look at are Road to Brothership. I don't normally look at the other ones.
Yeah.
Fair
I
enough.
should though. I should look at the other marathons, but normally
Yeah,
I just
I mean,
look at Road to Brothership.
I
Although
did
I haven't
mean-
watched all of them.
I did mean the old Road to Brothership episodes. If you have any thoughts about the ones you've watched.
Oh no, I did watch Superstar Saga, but I don't remember all of those because it was a while ago.
All right. Then it is time to get back to the new
Season
stuff.
2.
Season 2.
Yay.
Season.
The season 2 is
season?
rape.
All right.
The season.
We start with Road to Brother Simp because I accidentally tilted the H and the I in a way that looks like simp.
Lamau.
Wait, really? Oh my god, you did.
I
Oh
accidentally.
my god, you did.
Like, check this.
There was a misinput.
It was a misinput. It was a misinput.
It was a misinput.
Road to Brother Simp. But yeah.
I will pull up the channel to see the titles, but if you can remember them, then like we did last time, that'd be cool too.
I can't remember them, but I can't just like look it up. I have the thing always
Yeah, I have
always
the-
open.
Oh, okay.
Here, let me just. Dun, 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 dun. I
Music
guess I'll be using the playlist to see this. All right, Bucko. Let's see you take a crack at it. No! Don't start the
Do you
playlist.
take a crack?
All right, man, smart guy. Let's see you try it.
Let's see you take a crack.
Goddamn, 50 episodes of Road to Brothership. Last time we ranked this, we had like 27, I think.
Damn.
Alright. We start with part 1 of Partners in Time. Donuts Be French. I think the one thing I remember most from that is how y'all... Like, first off, we had to start super late because some stuff happened to me IRL, but y'all kept talking about oranges and I did not. They refused to put oranges in the title.
It's a fucking orange bit.
And I was just, nah.
Orange, you glad I'm here?
Donut Be French. That's gonna be the title because of a one singular French joke.
One French joke and then like followed by 50 oranges joke. And which one did Mario use to title the fucking donut?
Fucking the stupid ass donut.
I love how I love how like because it was started later, we were just all eating during the stream. We're like sharing food and shit. Sage is like, give me that orange.
Give me that.
I had to like fix my bike or whatever. That was something. But yeah, otherwise I don't like. Here's the issue. All of these videos before my big break, I barely remember. Wait, shit! I forgot to add Luigi's Mansion to this entirely.
Shit!
Bro forgot serial eviction.
Wait, short pause. Then I'm gonna add in all the serial eviction thumbnails. All right, I fixed it. They're here. And also this thing.
The cereal has been unevicted.
Yeah.
Oh, unevicted.
No.
Okay, so now that we had some time to think, where do we put part 1 of Partners in Time?
Maybe.
I
don't remember too much of it.
I feel like the problem with Partners in Time was because like it was my first time watching the game. I didn't really want to deviate too much from it, so I don't really have any like memorable bits or anything.
Other than the orange bit, I don't really remember much else.
Yeah, that's just kind of why I did the whole. What was y'all's favorite bit at the end of the episodes, like from BAS onwards, just because it's the best way for us to kind of remember the episode, kind of just keep it in mind better. And yeah, otherwise, all we have really to remember it is the titles. The only episode that I very intricately somewhat remember is this one, and primarily because of the final boss, because the final boss was fucking hilarious. Otherwise, Yeah, Partners in Time. I will say about the thumbnail something amusing. Usually, occasionally, some of the thumbnails end up way too big because, you know, I draw in 4K. Ooh! I draw in 4K.
What happened?
I accidentally went back a tab, like back to the edit menu. I accidentally hit that on my mouse.
Oops.
But yeah. And usually they end up accidentally above 2 megabytes, or like half the time, I'd say. Especially here, because I use an airbrush in the background, and airbrushes take up a lot of space, especially in 4K. So, you know, and then I had to, you know, make the images a bit smaller. I usually do that by shrinking them down from 4K to 1080p, and that usually does the trick. But here it did not. You know, the airbrushes were still too fucking powerful. So I had to, so you know, I just usually call it like the compressed thumbnail as a file, you know, .png. Then Sage told, reminded me, oh hey, you can use JPEG compression, which is way smaller. You know, the image looks like ass, but who cares? It's a YouTube thumbnail. You know, I post the art publicly in 4K, and then the thumbnail gets like a tiny JPEG, a 1080p JPEG version, which, you know, small.
A tiny little shitty JPEG.
Yeah, you know, and I called these files tiny in brackets Sage Partners in Time thumbnail 1, 2, 3.
Sag.
That is unironically,
Sage.
I think, the funniest remaining part of Partners in Time.
Shit behind the scenes.
But yeah, otherwise, I don't know, B, C for this one maybe?
Yeah, B.
Like B.
B.
I would say
I
overall
love
it's kind of a
B.
fun thumbnail because it's the only time I've ever publicly posted artwork of like what my Sona looks like without the
Your
Mario
guy.
shell. And just baby Sage fully fucking traumatized.
He looks like a pile of shit.
Purple shit.
Purple
shit.
guy. That's what happens when William Afton took his shit.
William Afton and Taco Bell.
Purple
William Afton
shit.
William Afton probably shat himself when he got to Springlocks.
I mean, yeah, when you
damn.
die, you do usually shit yourself.
Yeah, you do.
Wait,
Do you think William Afton experienced CBT while getting Springlocks?
Stop! Shut
Stop
up.
it.
Maybe.
Die.
By the way, I
Die
just
all of you.
realized the final part of Pit has 123 views. What the fuck? Who's watching this shit?
I don't know.
I think they were probably curious about the thumbnail. They're like, who's this dude and why is he here 3 times?
Who's
Why is
this
he
Mario
here
knockoff
3
and why is he
times?
3?
Why is he edgy?
Al the Sage. Edgy.
There's 3 Marios because we can only count to 3.
By the way, looking at it, just as some of our most viewed videos in Road to Battleship, almost 400 views on the shitty crop one. 179 views on the first part of Paper Mario 64, 138 views on the first part of Bowser's Inside Story, 123 on the final one of Partners in Time, 120 on the first part of Superstar Saga, 113 views on part 4 of BAS for some reason. It's called Checkmate Liberals, maybe that's it.
I remember like last year looking at the fucking like statistics for the channel, and like there was like a section where you can see what people search to find your channel, and for some reason Family Guy was like 20%.
Family Guy funny moments.
We need to reference Family Guy on stream more often. The viewers want that.
By the way, our Road to Battleship playlist has 500 views. What the fuck?
5 views.
This shit's be making numbers. 5 views. We have made 5 videos. Anyway.
Five.
5 videos.
I wonder if part of that is my fault. Because I have the VODs on when I go to bed, so that's probably why. That could be part of why there's so fucking
Yeah,
low.
but you
There's like
should-
75% of the views are you.
I wouldn't be surprised if most of them are me.
I mean, you probably don't always open up the playlist tab, you know?
I normally have Road to Brothership on, so normally I go to the playlist whenever it goes off of a video or something.
Peanut, wake up,
Just so it's
Peanut.
easier to go through.
Peanut,
Wake up. Wake up, Peanut.
But yeah.
Shaking me around.
Then we have part 2 of Partners in Time. which is called I Can Only Count to 4, because I really desperately wanted to make that joke in the title for this game.
Why?
Yeah, because
Four
of the
characters.
times 2, the 4 people.
2 times 2,
Ah.
4 characters. I can only count to 4. Which makes it even funnier
This
that
game
we
can only
get
count to 4.
4 parts.
True.
Hey, it's every Pokemon game so far. 4 parts.
Like guys, on what we're talking about part 2, like I've started to realize something with the channel. It's like that part 1 is really funny, and then part 2 is just like really boring for some reason.
Honestly, what the
I don't
fuck?
remember anything from it really.
You know, we summoned Satan for the first part, and as a curse, the second one has to be boring, you know?
Yeah, and then like for the third part, we realized how boring the second part was, and then we start a bit or something, and it goes either way. And then it like return to normal for part 4 onwards.
Wait, we need to break the curse. Did we also have that cursed sticker star? Would y'all say?
Curse of 2.
Because of 2? Yeah, we absolutely had that shit for Sticker Star.
Oh yeah.
I
With
think
no contest.
I think the biggest issue we had in part 2 of Sticker Star was Astrid's volume.
Oh yeah. I
was-
remember rewatching that shit and I could barely hear you and I was actively pissed about it. Like, fuck, I can't hear him.
Yeah, it was because Astrid accidentally had the mic way too loud at the beginning, and then I set them to 60%, then they set it back to normal, and then I forgot to set it back to 100% because I could hear
What
it just fine.
I put the volume back to normal before the stream started.
Yeah, and I could hear you just fine because my headset is weird as hell. So I didn't realize that I needed to fix it.
Ow.
Anyway, part 2 of this thing, forgotten, completely forgotten. I could skim through it right now.
Yes.
I have the file, but I forgot. So we're just gonna say go commit.
Put it in autistic sounds.
True.
Right.
Yeah, I don't remember anything about
That's probably what happened. Part 3, on the other hand, I remember some shit about that.
Alright, let me see.
Three.
This was the
Part 3,
Three.
Shroop situation is
Three.
insane. The one part remember...
This is the VOD where at the beginning I was rolling a d20 to try and join the stream and kept failing.
Oh, that was hilarious
yeah.
for a fucking hour. What I remember is right at the end, like Sage joined Rever towards the end. I think it's also like right around the time when Sage fucked up his voice and he was still starting to heal. And I remember right at the end when like they're all entering the giant ship, the Shroop motherboard. Like Luigi's trying to catch baby Luigi, and he's like,
the fucking cleats!
I got it, and then just fucking metal pipe
That
sound
fucking metal
effect when
pipe sound.
baby Luigi hit
That
Luigi.
shit was so funny. Forgot about that. The fucking cleats. With these spiky cleats, anything's possible. Cleats.
I think this was also the VOD where I told them the fucking story about how I spilled raspberry tea all over my car.
Oh yeah, I think it was. I think it was actually.
I think we told a few stories during this part,
Yeah.
but that was the only one I remember because
know
like we were
Spam-
pretty bored.
We were on the
Spam
mountain,
explained
right?
how he doxed himself once.
He
Oh
explained
yeah,
it
I think
like
I
3
already did
times.
that.
He explained it like 3
Yeah.
times.
I'll do it again.
That's an interesting thread. Anyway,
Span has dementia?
Anyway, right, and weren't we also on the mountain in that episode? Like, right, we were right before.
Yes.
Yeah.
We were going up the mountain.
Yeah, we were
and I remember I
on
was
volcano.
continuously trying to tell my story, lost my trail of thought, and eventually I just
Oh yeah,
fucking
because
dropped
we
it.
kept interrupting you. We kept saying other shit.
I didn't even recall what the
And then
story
we
yeah,
was.
this- I think you were trying to explain your OC lore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you were trying to explain your OC lore, and we kept like
Oh,
interrupting you by saying some other shit.
This was also the fucking episode with the Bowser fight, and we started the fucking bit where I would just sing Fortnite Battle Pass when we were doing the copy flower.
Oh yeah, the fucking Fortnite
Battle Pass.
I
I
was
just shit in
on
my
ass.
I was goated with the copy flower though. I will say that.
Yeah.
And I only got better with it
I
over
feel like-
time until I eventually only hit like 3 times and fucking hung myself.
The fact that we can actually remember the shit that happened in this third part compared to the second part, I feel like that puts it pretty high on the tier list
Speaks
already.
volumes.
A tier?
Yeah,
Would you
like
say A tier?
We say
I mean,
maybe like B
Sure.
question mark.
yeah, B.
Span, what do you
Yeah,
think?
B.
I say Yeah, fuck it, I agree.
Alright, now we get to
Peak.
an episode I remember me being, weren't y'all like, yo Mario, I think we can cut the episode short, no one will mind. I was like, nah, we doing 6 fucking hours.
We doing it.
I think that was me, actually.
Nah, I was
I was like,
definitely
hey,
the one.
man.
I was definitely the one that was like, we gotta do this. We gotta finish it. Because I would not listen. If any of you told me to keep going, I would not fucking listen.
This was the VOD where I just had that one reactive of the arrow pointing at Span when he said he wasn't paying attention. I just said his ass is not locked.
Not paying attention.
And then I pointed the arrow at Mario and said, and it would frequently switch between he's locked in or he's not locked in.
That fucking mini game though.
Yeah, I remember that, you fumbling at the minigame.
And then I logged in and got it almost immediately.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and also fucking killing Elder Princess Shrew with the green shell.
Yeah, I hit like 2 copy flowers, which both did like around 1,000 damage each, and then like I was fuck it, we're doing a green shell now because I feel like it, and then the first hit kills her.
Shell.
And you just won.
That was peak.
No, I didn't win. That was the
one
first phase.
single hit.
The first phase I beat that way. The second
Didn't
one
you
was
only
a
take
mess.
like 1 green shell and that worked?
Yeah, it was the first hit of green shell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
Fucking highlight.
Yeah, and it was like the first episode to get close to 6 hours. Now we have 2 that are far beyond 6 hours.
It was. I thought this was the first one to hit 6 hours.
No, 5 hours, 55 minutes.
Oh yeah, you didn't want the 6 hour.
Yeah, I was
I
like,
remember
nah,
this.
we're not gonna hit 6 hours, and now I'm like, alright, the final part of Brothership will be a 10-hour live stream. I can see it happen.
Oh god.
I remembered like you at the end being kind of annoyed because we were saying our opinions of the games very slowly, and you were like, guys, I don't want this to be 6 hours, and now you just don't give a shit.
I had to fucking type mine in the chat because my Discord broke and I couldn't go back in, so I had to type my opinions in chat for Mario to read.
And one of us read it out, I forgot who.
It was you.
Like you did.
Alright,
It's you.
I remember it was Mario.
yeah.
Was this?
I remember your Mario.
Was this also the first part where we actually had Axel in the final episode? Like he had to give his game opinions.
Maybe? I think it may
Didn't
have been
we had him
one.
for BIS. We had him for BIS.
That was after this. I think this was the first one where Axel was actually there for the ending.
I mean, he was. I think he was there for Super Mario RPG, no? Or did he join after the credits?
No, I mean like I meant like final boss and credits shit.
So he was there.
He wasn't.
After
He showed.
credits. Alright.
Yeah, he showed up after. He was there for Cool Eggs.
Right. He was there to see Mario and Bowser die of COVID.
Yes.
Didn't he make that bit, or am I tripping?
They died of Corona. Something like that.
You got a Corona.
But yeah,
You got a Shimona.
that was a very good final episode, I'd say.
It was peak. Fuck. I don't remember much of it, but I remember it being good.
I'd
I
say
wasn't there for all of it, I know that. I came up like partway through.
ARS,
But
I'd say.
what I saw was pretty good.
Just because the final boss was that fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
Maybe put it in
A.
A.
Yeah, A.
because that started a whole bit. Put it in A. Put it in A.
By the way, if y'all have any more ideas for changing the thingy names, maybe fucking them up even more, I'm very open to that.
I'm not.
I can't think of anything right now.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say the title of the episode. We're not gonna sugarcoat it.
Oh yeah.
This fucking
Oh
peak.
yeah. The fucking. I forgot about that. We are not gonna sugarcoat it.
Alright, next up, part 1.
I just remember fucking just saying that every single time the copy flower went up.
Next up, part 1 of Super Paper Mario. What the flip?
Pretty clever title for an episode that was okay.
I kind of feel like Super Paper Mario was like the dark era of the channel.
Yeah, it was.
True.
I think it was
I don't
basically.
remember much happening.
The game was
There's
fun.
like a
Yeah, like,
boring era for it. Sorry.
I could
It's-
kind of
it's
tell
boring.
like I could kind of tell like in like the 2 parts I was and like the part I rewatched, like Mario was just kind of getting fucking sick of everything.
Yeah, I was
Yeah, like,
very
I-
much
like,
not in the
I just
mood for
remember
this
these
anymore.
parts.
That's why I took like the 2-month
Mhm.
break.
I just
Dude,
remember
is
these
your
parts being really fucking boring because Sage and Asteroid weren't there, and we couldn't like come up with bits. So it's like we were just bored because we couldn't come up with bits.
I
that
do
often.
think we
I
had
think
like,
I actively like left.
which is, but I
Sometimes.
think towards the end, like we got some really good fucking bits in.
Yeah,
The
I remember
one-dimensional
seeing,
Yeah, no,
DVD
the
player.
beginning,
I remember the fucking.
the beginning of SPM was dog water, but like the ending of it was fucking peak.
I remember
Yeah.
rewatching one of the later episodes of Super Paper and giggling at the fucking Bowser and Ochunks shit.
Oh god. We'll get there when we get there.
Alright, but yeah, for the first episode, I was very much just like, alright, maybe I can do this without a break. Nah, I needed that break. So yeah, it was going for the motions. But yeah, I think the title was fine, but you can kind of tell that we had no really memorable bits from the episode that I wanted to put in the title. Hell, we didn't have any major memorable bits from the first 2 episodes that I wanted to put in the thumbnail. Instead, I just did the Weezer gag that I've been thinking about for like months at that point.
I love how the way the thumbnails are aligned, it just looks like they're continuously repeating. And
continuous wheezing.
I'm coughing and wheezing. Call me Weezer.
Say that again.
Say that again.
Alright. But yeah, the first
Me who's playing
episode.
Pokemon, say that again.
First episode is definitely like BC tier somewhere.
See.
See. I remember just not having a good time with that episode. That was like the 1 and the 2 I was there
It
for.
was nothing.
Next up, part 2. Hi, Bowser. It's me, Fudley. I have to give respect to Ghostly for like popping up for this one after technically already being in the Paper Mario 64 and TTYD thumbnails, and actually contributing to bits. That like I think Ghostly was like the saving grace of the first 2 episodes.
But in all honesty, shit got annoying really quickly.
Yeah, it was a bit that repeated a lot, and I did have to tell him to like not yell as much. But for someone who didn't really do this, like hasn't done like 30 episodes of streaming before that, pretty good bits. But yeah, you can kind of tell how immediately part 1 went from had 92 views, part 2 had 23, and like the highest any part got afterwards was like 50 with part 6 and like 30 for part 7. The end and bonus parts. Everything else was.
I kind of wish I was there more for Super Paper Mario.
It was a good game. I enjoyed my time with
People
the game.
just don't like Super Paper.
The game was fun.
I like it.
I'd say. Like it was. I think it was one of the. I think it was the Paper Mario game I had the most fun with, like on par with PM64.
Sorry,
Unlike viewers, like I know we liked it, but
yeah.
Sorry,
Peanut, you're echoing.
people just don't like watching videos of Super Paper.
Huh?
Oh, we're dying. We're dying. We're dying.
No, I think you're the only one dying. Sorry, man.
We're dying. We're dying. We're dying.
Nah, but
The sky is falling.
But yeah,
We're good.
part 2, I think it was like at least a little more memorable than part 1, just because of Ghostly. That's what I think.
Honestly.
Oh yeah, the fucking
Hey Bowser, it's me, Fudley.
badly.
That shit got like disturbing.
I'd say B tier, honestly. What do
It
you
got
think?
very loud.
Yeah.
Like Bowser
It was
here,
funny,
this
but it
shit
got
got
really
disturbing
fucking loud.
fast.
It was funny, but he got really fucking loud because he kept yelling into his mic.
Yeah, and I kept telling her to pipe down. I think she did.
Oh yeah,
actually.
sorry.
Pipe it down.
I think yeah, part 3 and 4 were also like very Fudley heavy. But yeah, part 3 of Super Paper Mario has like one of my favorite titles of the pre-break era, Divorce the Sequel, because
What the fuck?
God, yeah.
I was making
When
some
I talked
joke.
about my parents before,
Yeah, I was making
and you
some.
made a joke about
We're doing a sequel, back by popular demands. Yeah,
Divorce.
It was just an insane title. I think I was just talking about fucking Span's mom or something. It's like the typical "I'm gonna fuck your mom"
What?
shit.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, man. That was insane.
Span mom reveal when?
We're not doing a mom reveal.
A Mario wife reveal.
I swear to God, if it happens on the same day, I'm gonna cry.
What?
I don't have.
At this point, I'm feeding into the bit.
I just
like,
got the joke.
knowingly.
Wait a minute.
Huh?
I don't even have.
I'm feeding into the bit and all, but like now it's a funny thing, but like I don't want people to see that shit as like rude because it was genuinely really funny. I did laugh. Like, the
It
bit
was wild.
good. It's still like really good. Like
Yeah,
don't
I
worry.
think I like explicitly asked you, like, I'm sorry, did that go too far?
I don't remember if you did, but
I think I asked
I
you.
think the answer was still no. But yeah, like viewers, it's okay. That joke's funny. Like we're doing well. Like, everything's going well.
I'm not doing dead. I'm dead.
Oh.
Man, I'm dead.
I died
Well,
yesterday.
we're doing well except for Asteroid.
I am dead.
Okay.
Yeah, they killed me when Sticker Star ended. I outlived my usefulness.
That's the one thing I really remember about part 3 of Super Paper. Just that one, we're doing a sequel.
Yeah, that's kind of like what saved it.
So yeah.
I have no input to give.
I'd say
I don't
it's
either.
B again, maybe.
I can't give any input. I wasn't here for these.
Part 4, To Hell and Back. I think that was.
I forgot everything about that part.
I think part 3 was partially. I think part 3 was like partially either starting the Pit of Trials or like heading to the Pit of 100 Trials. And the Pit of 100 Trials, like, it's kind of inverted to TTYD. I love the pit in TTYD, but I fucking hated the regular gameplay. But in Super Paper, I love the regular gameplay, but I fucking hated the pit. But yeah, part 4...
It's too claustrophobic.
Part 4 probably also had some of the pit, maybe. I don't recall for sure. But, you know, it also had, like...
Oh my god!
Underwear and overwear,
I just fucking remembered. I don't remember what part it was, but I know it was of Super Paper, where you were doing, I think, pit stuff, and I was literally just playing Cookie Run because I got so fucking bored.
Wow.
Boring off stream.
Yeah, the Super Paper pits, especially the fact that you had to do 3 of them for 100%, they were not fun. They were not fun. So yeah, in the future, if we ever do like a second Mario RPG marathon, we'll be playing funny family clips in the corner when we do those pits.
In the corner.
Yeah. But yeah, also, what else? Is there anything else to say? I don't recall if it was part 4 or part 5 where we did chapter 7. I think it may have been part 4 where we began and part 5 where we ended it. Because I know that, or was it chapter 7? Yeah, you know, the Hell and Heaven chapter over there, underwear. And...
The underwear. I made you say
underwear.
underwear. Get shot.
But yeah, I think it was specifically part... Whichever one that was. I'm gonna assume it was part 5, because that one's 5 hours long, so I assume it was, like, beginning of part 5. I can actually just skim real quick, at least, like, check where the fuck we were during that. So
Skim milk.
So give me 5 seconds.
If it's 4, 3,
Windows,
2,
can you please load?
1.
Windows, I beg you. Oh no! VLC just started 5 times.
One for every second.
Oh wow, I'm dying. Ah, okay. Okay, now I recall. Parts, from what I remember, part 4 was most of the pit, and, like, beginning chapter 7, you know, where Mario first goes to hell when everyone gets killed. Then part 5 is proper underwear over there.
I wasn't there for those last few parts of Super Paper.
But yeah, part 4 was therefore not a particularly memorable part. It was just the pit, so I put it in C tier.
Yeah. Overall, as a game, I'm not really too interested in talking about.
Nah, it's
a good game, but we just didn't have anything memorable.
Yeah.
Yeah, just that I don't have much to say about this game. When we get to like the capstone puns, it's gonna be fun to like talk about that shit because I was pretty much the only one there.
Alright.
So any experience with those, I have to talk about personally.
Yeah. Now, part 5 of Super Paper Mario, I'm back in the flipping building again. Which is when we went back to hell,
I don't
back
think
to
it had
heaven.
much.
Huh?
A clever title,
One-dimensional
but I don't think it
DVD
had
player. Evil
Oh, that
Butter.
was the DVD. Oh, that was that.
Evil
Never mind.
Butter.
Okay.
Evil Butter.
that's
One-dimensional
where
DVD player.
Okay. I forgot what it was. My bad. I did not know your game.
Oh, that's where evil butter comes from.
I honestly
I've
mistook
actually-
the end part. I honestly mistook this part for the end part, and the end part for the bonus part. I'll be real.
But it says end and bonus on the screen.
No, because the end part was because I didn't show up for the bonus part, so I was the last two I was there was 5 and end, and I wasn't there for the bonus, so I just assumed those happened in the last 2 parts, so I just assumed that's the end and bonus. But no.
I actually watched the one-dimensional toaster bit, and I thought it was really funny because it was happening during such an emotional scene too.
Hold on, let me open the door. I'll be right back.
Does Span know about the DORE? Wait.
I don't think so.
But yeah.
Span.
But yeah, in short, it was just me suddenly going, man, this is some good ass popcorn in my shitty Peach voice. And then just us dragging that bit's fin until we literally got physically sick from laughing at it.
Honestly,
I love how you could tell you were like. No, you can go.
Sorry, no, you can.
Okay. I love how you can, bro. I love how you can just tell that you were fucking like clawing desperately for bits at those moments.
Hey, it worked in that bit. It worked. At one time.
I mean, it did. It's just kind of funny to think about.
But yeah, I feel like this part was a very sudden shift in how everything happened.
Yeah, it was
with games and all that shit.
It was still much of the same. It was just kind of for a single moment we kind of channeled the post-break era.
Yeah, no, honestly, like this bit was very much needed. Like this was the start. This was the beginning, you know.
The beginning and the end.
The beginning of the beginning of the beginning of the
Yeah. Part 5. You know, it was still most of the same, but it was definitely like, I think partially the peak of this playthrough. So I'd honestly say
probably the best we had for that entire game.
I remember 6 also being somewhat funny at times. With, the whole final, because, during final bosses we always pop off. Especially with...
for no reason in particular.
But yeah, part 5 was a good one. I'd say A rank if y'all have nothing against that.
Yeah, A. I agree with A.
Sure.
Purely for that one bit. Like, that bit saved the entire episode.
Yeah.
From being like another C.
Alright, we have the issue that it's been literally months, so I can't recall exact bits, but I do recall part 6 of Super Paper Mario. Let me quickly look at the title. Hand on Your Shoulder, Lock In, to also be pretty funny. Partially because of the final boss, which I accidentally beat in like 3 hits because it was so strongly over-leveled. And also like other shit like the billion Dementios jump scaring me or whatever else happened in the final world.
I love how when I joined the stream, it was during the part where Dementio was like going through all the past levels, and you're just like, "Hi, Asteroid, we're playing the whole game again." I was just like, "Oh, I think this is also the part where I just randomly started putting a little tiny sage in my reactive.
Yeah.
And now you have a Kirsty.
Yes. I'll probably put another sage in here since he's never here.
Oh yeah, it was a good part, just not quite like it doesn't have any memorable bits that are quite as strongly ingrained in my mind like the one-dimensional DVD player.
I don't know, that bit about me talking about Bowser jerking it. I think about every once in a while.
Wasn't this the Chunks bit video?
No, I think that was prior. That was I think that was actually part 4. But yeah, you think about Bowser jerking it every now and then?
What the fuck?
It was really funny.
What the fuck?
Like it was just during the final boss, like you were doing that fucking like hot sauce or something. You had to shake the Wii remote, like you're jerking it. It's just like, holy shit, he's jerking it, and then Dementio immediately died. It was really funny. He's like, Dementio's up, I was jerking it, and immediately died.
Reminds me of that
Died
animation in
Jordan.
Sonic Adventure 2, when they both transform into like Super Sonic and Super Shadow,
Oh yeah, Super Sonic and Super Shadow.
and then their hand motions look like fapping.
yeah. They're just like, oh
For
god,
some
what are we
reason, I thought
doing?
you were gonna specifically mention for no reason that one fucking like scene of Eggman like scratching his ass.
Itchy bum.
Itchy bum,
or
yeah.
something. I don't know. I never played Yakuza. But yeah, part 6 was another good one, I'd say.
Another
A tier.
Well, do we call it an? Yeah, we call it an A.
It's a final part. If it's anything less than B tier, then we failed as a channel.
Yeah, I mean, let's look at the final parts of RTS so far. S, Superstar Saga, S, T2ID. Where?
S.
Ah, here. S. Partners in Time, we put in
A.
A. Here, yeah, we've been S, A, S, A. Good so far. And then the bonus part, which was basically just like doing more grinding with this game, which has way too much content, Donkey Kong 64 syndrome. The Shadow extra fight was kind of fun, but most of the discussion was just talking about Brothership, since, you know, it has been like 3 months since release at that point. God, 3 months since release, and we're still on game 7 of the marathon.
Can't wait to play the remake in 11 months.
The remake of Brothership.
Can't wait to play the remake in 5 years.
The remake of Brothership.
The Switch 2 edition.
That shit will be out. What are the odds of new RPG releases by the time?
I think
those are possible.
I think it's very likely that
It is.
I think it's very likely that that maybe not released but announced. It's almost like 100%.
Yeah, it's like, let's be honest, Road to Brothership can easily take like another 2 years. And in that time, it's very likely that we'll have like a new Paper Mario announced, like in a sticker star, color splash,
The cardboard herpes.
Yeah, that or
We'll get there when we get there.
it's highly unlikely, but there could be Super Mario RPG 2. There have been talks that some people want to make that, and it's even more unlikely because Sparks of Hope didn't do that well from what I know. But Mario and Rabbids Free could happen. I don't think we'll get Mario and Luigi, a new mainline Mario and Luigi that quickly. Maybe like a collection of the old games or a remake, but I think a new mainline one will probably take
Partners in
like 5
Time
years.
remake, please.
Yeah, I think
Partners in Time remake will go forward.
if we're talking a new original Mario and Luigi game, we can easily wait until 2029, realistically, because Nintendo doesn't make games all that much anymore. It takes way more time. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if it takes until the 30s to get another Mario and Luigi game.
Jesus.
God damn.
But yeah, it doesn't matter.
I can't wait for
we
like
will,
if
it doesn't matter because we will not be playing Switch 2 games on the channel, at least for a while. So the final game of this marathon will remain Brothership.
Unless they randomly decide to release a
by
Wii U
some
game.
miracle they release a Switch one.
They're like, shit, we forgot about this game on the Wii U.
I mean, they released an
We gotta release
SNES
it.
game like 5 or so years ago. I don't know when the mini SNES came out. Wait, was
Oh
that
yeah,
like-
Star Fox 2.
Yeah. Wait, wasn't that like 10 years ago?
Fox 2?
Star Fox 2 on the SNES.
Yeah, Star Fox 2 came out in like 2017.
What the fuck?
On the
On the
SNES.
SNES?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
for the
the
SNES.
fuck?
Long story short, Star Fox 1 came out, and they made Star Fox 2, and they cancelled that, and eventually decided, alright, fuck it, we're gonna do Star Fox 64 on the new hardware, where they basically retold the story of Star Fox 1. But Star Fox 2, they still had that, and I think there was also like the leaked build, and people like fan patched that and whatever, and it got like a big following, and emulation is the only reason people care about this game, Nintendo. Stop being so hard on emulation, it's the reason you have a community. But basically, it's a Mother 3 case. Imagine if Mother 3 came out, but instead of a game that just never got released in the West, it's a game that never got properly released at all. That's basically what happened.
Yes.
So yeah, it was very neat that we got the game after a long time. Like, that was the main selling point of the mini SNES, because they could tell that no one would have cared otherwise, when emulation is so much better than whatever they're doing.
I have one
Lamau.
actually. I have a SNES
Color Splash
Classic.
2.
A friend of
I have a
mine,
SNES Classic. It's just sitting on my dresser.
yeah, a friend of mine also has that. We like played a
Yes,
few,
sir.
like 2 to 3 hours of Secrets of Mana on it, and never looked back. Instead, we played other games. But yeah, back to Super Paper Mario. Part 7 gives you bad vibes of mind. It was just brothership discussion and another Pit of 100 Trials at the Summer Kingdom, which was really fucking boring. I will just pull it in C or even D.
Maybe like
Yeah.
Autistic Silence. I feel like fits that
Yeah.
most.
Yeah.
Even though I wasn't there for it,
It
it
was
just sounds
straight
like an
up just
Autistic Silence
silence.
kind of stream.
Right. And
I watched a bit of it and it was very boring.
Yeah, honestly, I would even say we could rank like Serial Eviction pre-break first, because like the post-break RTDS is like so vastly different from pre-break RTDS.
I feel like we should do what we did with the last one, because like Serial Eviction and Sticker Star were like the main meat of like the fucking arc, and we should save those for last.
All right, sure. All right, then.
But we can do like the other side marathons.
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
Post-break Road to Brothership. Part 1 of Bowser's Inside Story, which is where the title just started popping off, and we immediately start strong. Bowser's Inside Story, Part 1, Bowser gets pounded.
This episode was so fucking funny.
It was really good.
I feel like this is an instant S tier.
I feel like double S.
This is where we started.
This one was so fucking funny. There was so many good bits. Like
This-
fucking like Span just being Bowser and fucking invading Iceland. All the fucking like sex jokes we kept making were fucking amazing.
The fetish counter.
Oh, the cooking Starlo bit also came from here, and the fucking
I'm gonna cook it.
I don't taste good, I swear. I don't taste good, I swear. No matter how much the NSFW artists on the internet think I do, that made you fucking explode.
Oh yeah. That
I still
was a
think about
bit.
Span
That was
going
the
like,
bit
you
of
know
all
why my
time.
name ends with Worth? I'll show
I'll
you
show
what's
you
worth.
Hey Mario, is the music looping?
Yes.
God.
Okay, it is. It works.
Bowser ship?
Yeah, that's a joke we did at the
Bowser
beginning.
ship? What?
Road to Bowser ship.
Bowser ship.
That's right, I have a
Bowser
ship.
ship.
Oh yeah. I have a ship now.
They call it an our ship.
I have my own ship.
Not the one with Mario.
I call it pizza.
Preach, sir.
But yeah, it's also just where I started.
I mean, it's better than Beach.
I think there's also like when I started the what are your favorite bits from each part thing at the end. I think that just kind of inspired us to be a bit more, do even more comedy in the videos, so that we can actually talk about it at the end.
We have something to talk about at the end. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, that was part 1. It was a pretty good one. Part 2, the miracle of childbirth.
Oh no!
Fucking Flab Zone.
Lab zone and then
Oh god.
Oh no!
I remember Span like fucking stepping out of the stream because he did not want to read that shit.
Mario for Bowser. He fucking left.
Yeah, no, honestly, I did not want to read the entire bit, so I just left.
and also just I think that that's the part where we had the most fetishes. Like I just like going back
Oh
for
my
the
God.
chat, mockbang, face shitting, absorption, bug bites, tragic. Oh yeah, this is also when I started getting really obsessed with JoJo again.
What?
Emprick.
Oh. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh yeah.
All right, Empreg was a part of this.
Oh.
Mpreg is here.
I think we also had horror, but as in harmony.
Yes. Yeah, I think so.
Harmony in
No.
quotes, heavy quotation marks.
Or Lunar.
Oh, that's when you said like your mom's a whore.
Oh yeah.
Misogynist Freddy be like, whore.
Or
I kept calling Bowser a big back in my Starlo voice during the fucking scene.
Bowser's Inside Story, I feel like it was kind of like strong the whole way. The only thing that was really wrong with it was Mario was just sick as fuck.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that
near the end he got
sucks.
fucking sick.
Sick tricks, Mario.
Yeah.
Sick tricks, man.
Sick
And
trick.
right after that, I drew
It's
this-
funny because it's funny because it's funny.
Anyway, what do we want to rank this part?
Honestly, I think it's
Okay.
another S.
Oh wait,
for
we were
part
talking
2.
about part 2.
Part 2. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I thought we were still talking about part
I
1.
think it's another
No,
S.
yeah, that
part-
fucking harmonized
part-
bit was in part 1.
Yeah, the harmonizing was part 1. I think part 2 was actually the first
Wait
one
a
where we
minute.
actually didn't have
Oh my
a
God.
fucking dry spot. Because this was like I think the giant battle was in this one, and Mario
The
just really fucking copy
Borphilia off
pasted his
of
shit.
Board. That shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the more.
Vorphilia, I'll have to shorten to Vor. Anyways, this was also I remember this one bit of like after the fucking Wiggler boss fight, it was just like Starlo would totally tell Bowser to like squeeze his dick or something, and it's just like Bowser, squeeze your balls, Bowser, shit yourself, and Bowser fucking grab your dick and twist it.
Grab his
I
stick
think
and
I
twist
faintly
it.
Huh?
remember that. I think I faintly remember going.
When did
grab
that
his neck and
happen?
twist it in my Starlo.
This was also the part where we were talking about like Mario was talking about how like truckers having erections make them
Oh, yeah,
like, harder to piss, and then I was just like, wait a second, does having sex make it harder for you to poop?
How did we get here?
So good episode.
Oh yeah, and the fucking like the adrenaline part. It was just like we gotta make Bowser a trucker.
Oh yeah.
2 trucks.
We gotta make
Sex.
Bowser hard.
2 trucks.
Yeah,
having sex. This with Castle
2 trucks.
Castletown in the background.
This was Castletown. It is not at all calm.
No, not anymore.
Oh, thanks YouTube. This is what I get for checking on the video.
Like I feel like part 1 was double S, and I feel like part 2 was just normal S. It was so fucking funny.
I agree on that.
The first actual second episode to be fucking good number ones.
Right.
Bite
Part
his balls off.
Time for part 3. Bowser snorts a paragraph. I think also between part 2 and 3, I did like free got like 300 points at the jumping mini game, so I got like the thingy. This one was a bit slower. Like what are the fetishes?
remember
Prison
much
and
from it.
electrocution.
I feel like
Wait a
this
minute,
was
was
the
this
dry
the
spot.
VOD where this is the VOD where Sage is stealing voices? I
Yes.
think. That
Sage
is
Yes,
steals
this-
everyone's
yeah.
voices. Title ideas. Sage steals everyone's voices. Bowser, you whore. Bowser snorts lines. And I
Oh,
turned it
yeah,
into
the-
Bowser snorts a paragraph.
Bowser, you whore. That was your mama.
Oh, you whore.
My mom came in my room. Anyway.
I love how just fucking like I think it was Mario dying during the Bowser fight, and Mario's just like, no, we running this shit back.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
that
it was like
one last
Luigi. No, it was
I-
Mario.
I don't-
like Mario.
I don't know
died
why-
and Luigi got the XP.
I want my feet licked. I want my feet licked.
I don't know why. I don't know why Mario.
No.
See Christ.
Yeah.
I don't know why Mario.
I'm.
I don't know why Mario paused the recording to do the Bowser fight again. But you know,
'Cause he
like
died
I
and he
So
remember
that the video is
Because
unnecessarily
Mario,
long.
because like
died.
Mario died and
I mean,
only Luigi got the XP.
the episode's shorter than what we. The episode's like 30 minutes shorter than what we usually do.
Yeah,
I remember fucking like during. I remember during that break, it was just like Killer Queen has already touched this dick. Because this was around the time when Mario was telling me all the fucking JoJo stands and having me rank them on a tier list.
That was wild.
Honestly, it's still a pretty good episode. I would say like A or S.
Yeah.
Like Bowser's Inside Story
think-
as a whole was really good.
It's really fucking funny. There's a lot of bits
think
that come from
A.
there.
Yeah,
It's funny because I remember after we recorded part 1, it was the first time I mentioned the keeping the VODs on when I go to bed, and that's where the peanut wake up bit came from.
Oh my god.
That's where Peanut wake up.
Peanut wake up. That's where
when
that bit
Peanut
came
woke
from. I
up.
didn't even fucking record it.
Peanut woke?
Peanut woke.
Peanut woke.
Peanut woke?
Alright, next up we have.
I love how these are meant to be like.
Ugh.
I love how these are meant to be calmer videos, like these ones where we rank the boss and it's still like going to shit every opportunity we get.
The fucking bullshit is radiating off of them.
At least we're not in like Happy New Year 2014, the New Year zone again.
I fucking DM'd you one of those
Yeah, at
gifts and you
least.
DM'd me back with Parrish.
Paris?
Parrish!
Who was in Paris?
No!
God.
I hear a storm coming from the outside. If it's gonna get loud outside, I'm gonna close the windows. It's just-
Sorry guys, it was me.
I am
Oh my
the
God,
storm
remember
that
that
is
shorter.
approaching.
I am the storm that is approaching.
Okay. Black clouds in isolation. I am
Anyway,
the
part
flavor
4.
of my name. I forgot
Remember
the
that
rest.
VC
Part
that
4.
me and Esther and Sage were in?
Checkmate.
And there was a
This-
storm outside Esther's house.
Part
Yeah,
4,
that
the
is-
infamous
just
fucking cake dildo.
Oh yeah!
Checkmate,
Oh no, I
liberals.
was not there for that.
Part 4. Checkmate.
I wasn't there
Yes.
for the cake dildo.
Yeah.
For
I
some
remember
reason,
just how ominously we said it to Span. It was like, you missed the cake dildo. He's like, huh?
For some
Oh.
reason,
Every time I rewatch that part and hear you go, "What?" I giggle like a little bitch.
one of
'cause it's so
the
fucking
okay,
funny.
one of the fetishes from this part is orgies with space and time, and I've completely forgotten what the fuck that is about.
Oh yeah, the fucking
Oh,
fucking
bending
concept of
space and time.
Bending
Bend
over.
over time.
Also, inflation squared.
What the
was that
fuck
for?
happened for that?
I don't
I don't
remember.
remember.
I feel like Esposa Sensei story is just like a traumatic experience we'd all prefer to forget.
Yeah. I feel like talking about like the cake dildo, like before, like there were like times where like I just like kind of pretended to be shocked or like was like a little shocked at like what we saw on stream, but like Peanut in particular talking about the shaping cakes cakes in the shape of dildos was like the first thing ever said in the channel that like genuinely like shocked and appalled me. I was like, how did we get to this?
What in the hey
Oh,
now?
it was a casual
What
thing.
is this?
By the way,
I said it like it was a casual
What
thing.
is this?
this video is like the second most viewed in our Bowser's Inside story run with 113 views.
Oh my
The
god.
second most viewed one.
113 people. 113 people listen to Cake Dildo.
Oh,
So what ranking do you want to give it?
God, it's so funny.
Yes.
Like Cake Dildo was funny, but I don't remember any other bits
I don't remember anything else.
from it.
Oh, and Checkmate
So put in
Liberal.
A.
Okay,
Checkmate
A.
Liberals.
Oh yeah,
Let's
me
get
just talking about
Checkmate
Checkmate
Liberal, oh, hell
Liberals.
Checkmate liberals.
Oh,
Also,
hell no,
like
and Checkmate Liberals.
title
I think
idea:
that.
heads from the future.
Oh yeah, we were sticking your dick in a time hole and getting ahead from the future.
Oh wait, shit! Wasn't this also the was this the episode where I was hangover again?
I think it was.
I think that was the next one.
No, yeah, this
I
is the
can
episode we ended it. I went drinking, and then the day after, I talked about my religious experience.
Oh yeah, you
yes,
fucking did.
But wait,
Next
wait,
one's the religious.
wait, huh?
we'll get to that in a second. We'll get to
It
that.
sounded
in a
like you said
second.
he touching
Huh?
dicks.
Part four.
No.
Where we would put it?
I said tits, I swear.
Nigga, huh?
Hey, alright. Part 5.
Yeah,
The urge
what's
to
part five?
splurge.
It was part 5.
Where we did the puzzles, and I talked about my religious experience, and I was hangover again.
This was also the part at the very.
Part 4 ended with the
This is-
Crocker bit.
No, part 5 ended. Part 5 ended with the Crocker bit.
Part 5? Part 5? You
Fucking
posted,
with an F.
you posted a reference to the Crocker bit like halfway through part 5. And I thought we were saying it at the beginning.
I
was it-
think that was just a coincidence.
Didn't part 5 have the fuck? It might have been another part with the fucking cum guzzle bit. That you kept
What?
doing.
I don't.
Well, it was
I don't
whenever
remember.
Cuzzle. It was
Guzzler.
whenever Cuzzle would be up on stream, and then Mario would fucking call him cum guzzle.
I think that was part 5.
I don't remember.
I don't recall when exactly we did the Crocker bit, but I do know that this is the part where we did the puzzles. And oh god.
This is the part where we did the Crocker bit. It was fucking amazing.
With an F.
So yeah, this was another.
going to fuck your mother.
This was
Fucking with an F.
this was great. So what do y'all want to rank it? S?
Yeah.
I think.
A or S?
I don't remember that much. I don't remember that much being interesting. Like the beginning and the end were pretty good. I don't remember anything happened in the middle.
And in the middle, we had the religious experience. Me talking about that.
Oh yeah, you're talking about tits. Yeah, put it in S.
I was eating breakfast, listening to you talk about touching boobs, and I'm like, what the fuck?
It was a religious experience.
I love that. I love that part where you said like I insisted mine were bigger and everyone disagreed.
I call bullshit.
My moves are bigger.
This entire video feels like I'm just sucking my own dick with how many S's we're giving them.
I mean, Bowser's Inside Story was fucking peak though.
Taste. True.
So next up, part 6. $20 is $20.
Oh yeah, the fucking.
I think this is the part where. I think this is the part where Mario really started to get sick, and we could start to realize it.
Yeah, and I basically I think at that point, at parts 6 or 7, I just let y'all have fun while I was trying not to die.
I remember me searching fucking like Weezer corruption AU during this. Because it was like the 3 mecha fawfles that were blue, and I was like, why are you fighting Weezer -1? And it was like Weezer corruption AU.
Huh? Hold on, do you still have that?
I don't want to search up Weezer corruption AU again.
Anyway,
do you not have that saved?
Anyway,
no. Why would I have it saved?
Anyway,
why not?
We had like nothing. Oh,
it's Weezer corruption AU. What do you mean?
Why not? Instead of you, fuck you.
Span. I know this is like a foreign word to you, but some people do have standards towards themselves.
You're the one who looked at the Bowser gift. I don't want to fucking do it.
Anyway, here, some title ideas we had were like Mario pounded everyone at Peaches, stop hitting the pretty, $20 is $20, goated with the sauce. I don't wait. I kept insisting if I do this, I'm goated with the sauce, and then I did it.
What was it? What? Wait, what? I think you beat Junker X.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you beat Junker X in one attempt.
Yeah, right after fighting regular Junker. I still felt like goated for that.
Okay, I got good news for you, Asteroid. It doesn't exist anymore. It's gone.
I remember before the fucking
thank God.
Junker fight, me and Mario were just being extremely out of pocket as Starlo and Midbus. We're fucking, come on, give me your best shot. Let me see your dick.
Huh?
I remember this one bit where it's like Bowser learning how to like roll up into the shell, and for some reason like it was like, you know, like press the R button and then press the Y button, and Sage would like press like the screaming button on his soundboard. It was like press the A button and the to do this. And then when Bowser was explaining, like he was like, oh yeah, I can press L and Y to like do this. He like paused so Sage could do the fucking bit. Unfortunately, I do think this was the episode where, for some reason, Discord just shat itself at the end and we sounded like FNAF animatronics.
I'm Mr. Hippo now, thanks to that video.
Yeah.
I'm also like skimming for social media general to like get any data on like the parts that I can quickly read, and I just realized this was right between we did part 6 and 7 of BAS was also when we did like part 4 of Luigi's Mansion 3, and I just accidentally had it was like 3 times bigger than any other part because I accidentally used like 10 times the bitrate.
The one RTX stream.
Yeah, and then you posted like this meme of like Peter Griffin with RTX on. Anyway, what do we want to rank part 6?
I was thinking B. I feel like it's the worst. Yeah. It's the weakest episode of Bowser's Inside Story, but it's still really fucking good.
Y'all know we cooked when the weakest episode is still considered really good.
Yeah, and we were at part 6 at this time. The fact we hadn't gone dry until part 6 is fucking amazing.
And part 7 was still a pretty good one.
Yeah, part 7 was peak.
Alright,
Yeah.
here.
Span
Speaking
reading
of
out the
which-
fucking Span reading out the fetish
Oh
list.
yeah, the fucking.
We also
Like
had
the monologue followed up. Hold on. The monologue followed up by Mario's monologue, followed up by the fetish guy.
I love the part where like Dark Bowser was like spewing all like the clouds everywhere, and I was like, the ultimate fetish, corruption.
Oh yeah.
Stellar Bonds corruption AU.
Oh god.
Also, this episode is like right when Luna first brought up the 1 year anniversary that's gonna be coming in like 3 months. And me realizing, shit, we've been doing this shit for 9 months. At this point, like, we've been doing it for 10
baby
Like a
months.
whole
More.
baby was born since we started.
Baby's been.
That
born
baby
since
was
we
Sticker
started.
Star.
By the way, guys,
Yeah.
A baby was Sticker Star.
guys, look at the image I sent in stage text just for a second.
Why?
What?
Why
What
is
the
it?
fuck
Why
is
is it
that?
a small resolution? Whatever, read it.
What happened?
I find it hilarious the JoJo community peaked with Simmons in terms of comedy. I've never made a single funny joke since. Jotaro, yar yar, you're even stronger than me. Explain yourself, my Latinx self-intern. That's my chimichanga stand.
It's my chimichanga.
Oh my
It's my
god.
chimichanga.
I feel like
In short, JQ.
I feel like the only thing. Oh, now you can go.
In short, JQ, as an explanation, they use stands to fight. That's what their powers are called. So you know, the chimichanga stand is super powerful.
The chimichanga.
Oh my god, I just got that one. Anyways, I feel like the only weak part of this episode was like Mario was literally just like fucking dying during the stream.
Yeah.
And like it was really obvious he wanted to get done with Bowser's Inside Story. That stream ended up being really fucking long.
The first stream over 6 hours, and then you know, my dumbass was like, "All right, I'm gonna beat Bowser X in the stream."
I'm gonna beat
And I had to keep time traveling. For future reference, I've learned from the stream. Dream Team, Paper Jam, BAS Remake, we'll be doing like the whole extra stuff, all the extra fights in a bonus episode after the final boss. To avoid this kind of
I
situation
left at
happening.
some point after the credits, and then like I did the rest of my day, and then I go back, see y'all, and I go into the fucking chat and say, y'all are done? Like, for reference, by the time y'all were done, it was past midnight.
For you.
Good for you.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Like,
yeah.
over here was past
Yeah,
midnight.
but it was a fun,
I
it was a
did
fun
my
episode.
whole day.
I remember there was like one joke that Peanut made right at the end of the giant battle.
Oh yeah, the
Uh,
fucking. Oh yeah, I remember what it was. It was Bowser when he was talking about Dark Bowser coming out of his mouth, and then I went, "He wet in your mouth?"
And that's just like, I don't know why that one got me so badly, but I just couldn't stop laughing.
I think you were on painkillers. I think it was because you were on painkillers.
Oh yeah, you were on painkillers.
Partially.
You're
yeah,
like
you
halfway
were.
through the stream. Halfway through the stream, you were like, "I'm gonna take painkillers." If I start like fucking spazzing out, just like know that. And then you started spazzing out. This is the closest we're gonna get to the high on crack cocaine stream.
Yes!
Crack.
Yes!
Oh, dear.
Yes.
I feel like it's only a matter of time until I'm not hungover in the stream, but just straight up drunk.
I love how every time we mention hangovers on stream, it just goes back to that one part of Paper Mario where you used your fucking psychic powers to give me your hangover.
Lamau.
But yeah.
I remember feeling like shit that day, but then it was so funny.
Alright. So overall, would we say S rank? SS rank, maybe?
Yes.
S, normal S.
S, regular S. I don't think SS.
Okay.
As good as it is, it doesn't have SS material. Ass material.
Ass material.
Ass. Alright. And
Ass.
next up, part 1 of Sticker Star, our most recent playthrough.
Oh, yes.
Ooh.
When are we gonna do the save them for the end?
Oh,
Because
right,
it's a
right.
G-Man arc.
Right, I forgot. Then we head
Never mind.
straight to part 3 of Crystal.
Hold on.
Oh, okay. That's my
hold
time
on,
to
wait.
shine.
Hold on, give me a sec. Luna, since you're not talking here, you can start giving your opinions on the last 3 parts of Side Order, so we can like read them off.
4, 5, 6.
Like, just write them in the chat.
And I'll be reading them
just
for
we can
you.
make them more quick before I start yapping. Cap upon.
All right, you can proceed.
Proceed. It's fucking weird route again. Proceed.
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 Catch a grave.
Catch a grave. Me when I'm grave robbing and I'm throwing the tombstone to my friends to catch it.
Catch this grave. Say that again.
Okay. All right. Part 3, Crystal. This was the part. This from then on. No, Emmy was in here for the first time, so I had co-hosts, I think.
Singular.
Which is going to be a running theme for the rest of Catchathon, is I had nobody. So I don't really remember much that happened. It's just kind of I went on my own, but at least I had company. It was still the average 2 hours. It was pretty average. This was pre-break era, so none of us were funny. And Catchathon as a whole really didn't have much funny to do, so I would usually put this again in the usual spot that Catchathon goes to. C.
Goku man. Is this where most Catchathon parts are?
I mean, Catchathon was.
Yes, actually.
1, 2,
It genuinely
3.
is.
Wait. Catchathon we
4.
have 1, 2, 3, and now 4.
And then
For D rank we had 1.
1.
For B rank we had the
Why is Red Part 2 so high?
no. I think
One.
Red Part 2 might be the video that originated Gook, where Span first told the story.
No. That
was
wait,
Red
no,
Part
it was,
1.
yeah. But then Splatoon 3 Part 2, Side Order Part 2 was when Gook became a Gook.
Yeah, maybe Part 2 was just like an episode where more of us were there, so we were could do more bits.
The origin story.
Then we had Part 2 of Crystal.
The only one in A. So yes, most parts of Catchathon are in C.
It's summer span. We'll have more time to be on stream.
If you
Thank
if you
you.
actually keep in mind to, make the streams.
You fucker. Yes, I am.
Alright, Part 4.
Crystal? Okay, interesting thing about this. Originally, it was going to be 5 parts. This was the part where I kind of blazed through Kanto and saved Mount Silver for last, but Mount Silver ended up being 15 minutes. Like, I wanted to say that for a separate part, because I swear I thought it was longer. Because in my head, what I thought Mount Silver was like, oh look, this big mountain that you have to climb, and it's like, oh, it's got like the darkness effect that I didn't have flash for, and it's got the surf puzzles like Victory Road number 2. But just like Victory Road in Crystal, it was a straight walk to the finish with nothing of substance. It was just straight up 2 rooms and I was there, which kind of made it the funniest part of the entire thing. And also because I was entirely over leveled because I mistook Rad's levels for the remake Rad's levels.
Oops.
What level was he?
His ace was level 81 here, and I put them all at 88 because his ace in the remake is at level 88. But
Oh my god.
thing is, 81 was the highest, and everything else was below 80, so it was up by 10 levels.
Amount.
Oh, that's
Jesus.
fucker.
You just killed a
I would
child.
put this in. I would put this at B. It was pretty funny as a part,
Alright. Part
but like
1 of
still the
Emerald.
usual catch on. Oh my god, I dread Emerald as much as I love the games on their own. There's a damn good reason why I only played ROM hacks of Emerald and not base Emerald. This game was not fun to go through.
I enjoyed
And
Sapphire
this was
when
probably-
I was like 6 years old. And,
Yeah, but like
then I grew up
from
and
my
stopped playing
perspective,
Pokemon.
yes.
Bro grew
But
up.
like from my perspective, this game just takes ages to do anything pretty much because I had this idea of like, oh, I'm only gonna cheat off camera, and then I just gave up on that. I think either on this part or part 2. I can't remember if this one was where Watson was, but if it was, then I think Watson was part 2, but I didn't really make too much progress on there because I was trying to enjoy the game and I was talking about how I got into Pokemon, but again, really mid. And you know what happens when something is mid? It goes in Goku.
It's
mid.
Goku. It's Goku.
Yes. Goes in Goku.
Tier. Part 2.
Part 2.
Wait, should I say the titles?
No, it wasn't Crystal. Fuck. Hold on.
Wait, I can quickly
check the titles. I'm too lazy to do that right now.
I know. One of them is called like stoppable force versus movable object.
Oh, that was the first one. No.
Wait,
yeah, that was part 1. I think.
Really quick. Crystal Part 3, you can't escape the technical issues. Crystal Part 4, worst wrestling typhlosion. Emerald Part 1, stoppable force versus movable
because
object. Part 2 of Emeralds. 9 out of 10 dentists recommend tar coal.
Oh, this was because I was saying that in the middle of it, and I think Bobster was there, and I think it was him that shouted Torkoal when Torkoal was sent out of Flannery's gym, and it was the funniest thing ever that it became the title. On its own, it's a B. Part 1 was where I struggled on Watson, and when I realized that I'm not having fun, because here's a funny thing. I planned to catch this Electrike with Lightning Rod to cheese Watson because I had no electric immunity or anything to counter him. So I was just struggling on Watson for like 3 hours. I don't know, for like an hour on Watson alone. And it turns out, here's a fun fact. In Gen 3, Lightning Rod did not make you immune to electric moves. It just drew them to you, like drawed them to you. It didn't up your special attack. It didn't do no damage. It still did damage to you. It was completely useless. So I had to suffer through him the old-fashioned way, like Coke.
Coke? You use crack cocaine?
No, like Coca-Cola. Which had crack cocaine.
What?
What?
It was suffering. And part 2 was where like a lot of stuff picked up, where like I got the rest of the team and all that shit. It's a B. I have decent memories with it. Aside from the whining.
Span be like, I'm putting together a team.
And it's the most mid team ever.
Alright, and
I'm looking at
before we
the
get to
fucking-
part 3, I just have one thing to say, Span. That was all very interesting, but have you considered one thing?
Yeah. That was what?
Yeah.
That was so quiet. That sounds like it's playing out of a Hasbro toy. What are you doing?
I don't know, I just found this randomly, and just the poor quality is getting to me. Anyway, here's some better quality. Me when I fucking get you.
Alright, okay.
I'm
Part
looking at the-
3.
Sorry. I'm
It
sorry.
probably has,
I'm looking
I
at
think, the
fucking
funniest title.
Machines for
out of-
views.
I think it probably has the funniest title of anything in Emerald. I think it
I'm
was the
hungry.
I'm cold.
I'm cold. I'm itchy.
I'm cold.
I'm itchy. I think it was the
I love that
funniest
title.
in Cast
When I saw
so
that
far.
title the first time, I was like, what in the goddamn fuck happened in this episode?
That entire meme happened in this episode. Like, that entire thing.
I'm hungry. I'm cold.
What
I'm itchy.
happens?
Pussy.
Pussy.
See,
Push.
Span got some
I
pussy?
don't exactly.
What?
I'm never gonna
Holy
do that. Anyway,
Excuse you.
I think it was a pretty nice episode. I can't remember what happened at all. I think it was just more of me whining because I had no co-host and I was a little bitch, and I would not recommend watching it. Honestly, all of Emerald I wouldn't recommend watching because I was such a little bitch, even in the final part.
The
Another
playlist
mid
collectively
one.
has like 4 fucking views.
I think B, because it did have funny stuff in it, but it was just me collectively like reaching acceptance that I would not have co-hosts.
Damn.
And then after a long
The
break,
And then I
Stages of
took a
grief.
3-month break.
and then the only post-break
No way.
catch-a-thon
The
episode
only
so far.
post-break catch-a-thon, and somehow it still followed tradition of me being a whiny little bitch. Honestly, like I was not likable.
Wasn't there also a whole video missing between this one and the last one?
Yeah,
I will get to that. I was such a whiny little shit that I straight up named the title "Stop Whining Already." I was sick of my own shit that I didn't have a title, and just wanted to call myself out. Like, I genuinely. The thing is, when Asteroid said that they'd go watch it, I was like, please don't. Actually don't. It was such an annoying episode to walk back. It was like watching The Annoying Orange for the first time. It was terrible.
the fucking please blow up daddy caught me way off guard.
Okay, that was the only part that was good. That only saves it from going to D for me. I should explain why it was the only one that's post-break. I tried to record a part 4, right? This was originally supposed to be part 5, like with Crystal, or all of this was supposed to be part 4. But as you'll notice, if you go into that part, I am not at the point that I ended part 3 on, because there is an entire episode missing. And y'all want to know why it was missing?
What did it?
Because
Was
my
he fucking lose
mic
it?
didn't pick up anything for 40 minutes.
Oh, that's
40
So
minute
it was
episode.
only game audio. And Bubster
Lost
for like 10
media.
minutes. No, it is straight up lost media. I deleted it off the hard drive. It is gone.
Ah, shit. I just
Emerald
realized.
Part 4 is lost media.
Oh god, I just realized I forgot to make the Luke
Oh my
Special
God,
free
it is
playlist public.
Oops.
Whoopsie. That and the
We'll do
JoJo
that
fight.
after this.
That and the JoJo fight playlist. I've made them public now. They're public now. It was just a quick click button press
All
button.
right.
Lamau.
You made them Republic?
Yes, they're Republican.
no.
But yeah, aside from the few lines of me losing my shit that were pretty good, it was such an annoying episode to like think back on in my own, in recording, because I called myself out in recording for being a bitch. It was how much of a bitch I was in that fucking part.
Wow. Wow.
Like,
Bitch.
it was the only that line of "Please blow up, Daddy" was the only one I remember, and the only thing saving it from going to D or straight up F.
Wait.
Like, I would argue this is an F contender.
Wait, Astra, your meme compilation is blocked in some countries.
What?
What country?
I don't know. Let's check. But yeah, I'm gonna put it in F then.
Yeah, no, genuinely, fuck this.
Fuck hog pussy.
Fuck
attack.
this part.
compilation?
Blocked.
is it?
What countries? I need to know which countries I cannot legally visit anymore.
Your memes have been
which-
blocked, not you.
Which
My memes are so cringe.
which fucking comp was it?
I'm hoping that
The
with
meme compilation.
Platinum onwards. I'm hoping that with Platinum onwards, this will be avoided because, oh my god, I don't want to be like this.
I
Okay.
promise I'll be there, Span.
No, I mean, like, I'm talking about my own commentary. I don't want to have this kind of
Ah.
commentary. This shit was dog ass.
You're blocked in Belarus and Russia.
Russia?
Oh no.
Why am I blocked in Russia? What did I do to the Russians?
What did you
Copyright.
say? What did you put in that comp?
It's the copyright. It's due to the song "Sugar" by Florida. That one just can't be seen in some things and some territories.
Russians hate sugar, I guess.
Yeah, it's the one. Yeah. It's that song "My Lips Like Sugar." Yeah, that one. That one's apparently entirely banned.
still
in
think
Russia.
I still think
And
that
now
one.
this video is blocked in Russia.
That shit came over.
I clicked hide idols, but I can still see me and it just fades to Mario.
Fuck.
But yeah, hide icons, not idols. But yeah, I'm hoping that, like, from my own commentary, not like any of you guys, because I know y'all are gonna be there. I'm talking about like the commentary I gave for these 3 games. I'm hoping to improve on that because it was genuinely the bottom of the barrel.
Barrel Donkey Kong.
Yes.
Donkey New real soon, guys. Trust me.
Donkey Kong.
Donkey
Fart-
Kong.
Donkey Kong Fart Simulator.
Shut up.
No. Die.
Yeah,
Kill you.
Donkey Kong fart shitting simulator.
What the fuck?
Shit.
What is
fuck.
up with this
Donkey-
shit?
Donkey New will be real in the coming weeks, guys. I promise.
In the
I need
Donkey
to
New.
get shit set up.
Christmas.
I need to come. I need to get shit set up.
You need a what?
I need to get shit. I need to get shit flinging simulators up.
And we also need to get both Span and Sage to lock into their marathons again.
True.
I'm going to.
Lock.
But we'll
Stop
see.
Do we need
dilly-dallying.
Sage to lock? We need Sage to lock in general.
Like, y'all are joking about me not doing catch-a-thon, but like, Sage.
And there's Sage who barely appears in VODs anymore. I get it if he's like
Play, like,
tired or
two-
busy.
Played
I know
like
he's
4
American.
games and then gave up.
I hear a clicking noise.
It's
Anyway,
Mario killing
That's it for
Sage.
catch-a-thon.
Alright, I'm
For
gonna
now.
I'm gonna read the thing about that Una sent in. Part 4 of Side Order. Interpret these nuts.
Yep.
Luna says part 4 of Side Order was primarily Span ranting about SMG4 arcs.
Oh god, yeah.
What again?
No, that was the first time.
No, you ranted about Super SMG4 in a Paper Mario.
And I think it was also
Yeah, but like
the
I
one
properly
episode.
did that. That was like a brief explanation there.
I think it was
Here's
also
when
the
I went like
episode-
in depth.
Yeah, but I think it was also the episode where Luna was for a bit goated with the sauce. And like they were talking about like doing the last spot ranking. God damn it! I wish we could talk about that. This time we don't make that decision. This time everything we've recorded is getting ranked, not everything that's public.
Yippee!
Yippee!
Oh, God.
Yippee! But yeah.
Yippee!
So yeah.
Deep.
What do we give Span going insane?
It's Span going insane, so it's probably B.
Yeah. Always good content. Always
For-
good content.
Be insane.
Span losing his
Alright.
fucking.
Span like ranting is like genuinely kind of interesting though.
Yeah.
Is it?
All right.
I mean, it's more
Fucking-
interesting than autistic silence.
Yeah.
The My Hero Academia shit was funny.
Oh
Yeah,
my god,
I
have
was
to get
fucking
back to
locked.
being angry.
I was locked in the My Hero Academia bits. I was like, wait, let him cook.
Let him cook, bro. Let him cook. Alright.
I have shit built up to rant about. Don't y'all worry.
Oh my god.
Oh
I just
boy.
remember during BIS.
IBS.
During BIS, Span brought up. I remember Span
Irritable
brought up
bowel
that he had to
syndrome.
go to the hospital because he hadn't taken a shit in 2 days.
Oh my god, I remember that.
Wait,
And then we started
Did I
talking
actually
about
talk
shit.
about that time I didn't take a shit in 2 days?
Yes!
Yes, I remember that.
Yes!
All right, yeah, I did. When I didn't take a shit for 2 days and then I almost drowned.
Bro drowned in shit.
Bro is so full
No,
of
but like
shit.
actually,
He's
I almost
so...
did.
What is up with this
Span
and
is
shit? My
Span
God.
is F tier in Donkey Kong shit flinging simulator. He ain't got shit to shit.
What is up with
No,
this
but, like,
and
for real,
shit? Oh my
though.
God.
Bro's
Span
got a
side
long ass
plot.
reload time.
Side plot.
Bowser, man, this Bowser's Inside Story stream is super boring. Span side plot. I haven't shit in 2 days.
I haven't
When did
shit
this
in 2
get
days.
good, bro?
Gary, there's a bomb in my ass.
What was that? What was that stream where I talked about the times I almost died?
I mean,
I don't remember that.
when
I
you're
think it
around
was-
me, every day is almost a death.
No, I mean like the times I talked about the times I got like injured and then like died almost.
Did I tell you about the time I almost got hit by a car like multiple times?
No?
Like
We save it for later.
I know I talked about the one time with the bicycle in chat, but not on stream, I think. Remind me on the first part of Dream Team.
Alright, for first part of Catch-Thon, I have for like Platinum, I have a lot of shit to talk about.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do when you do single hosting. You have to do this shit. Alright. Part 5 of Side Order. It's called Sponsored by Communist Sonic the Hedgehog. Here, part 5. Luna said part 5 of Side Order is called Sponsored by Communist Sonic the Hedgehog. I can't remember how the fuck we got to that title. I think I just bastardized the title a bit more and more over time. The only thing I actually remember is Mario getting a heart attack. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that was the heart attack part.
I'm glad I
What was
wasn't there for
happening?
that.
You
I,
got a heart
happened?
attack.
I just suddenly had my heart pounding crazily. It was like a heart attack. Went mute. I think I went even deafened, and like they paused the recording, and they all sent me like worried messages like, "Bro, are you good? Are you good?" And I didn't respond for
I'm
like
so
half an
glad I
hour
wasn't
or
fucking there
so.
to see
You know, we
that.
were like silent. We actually went silent. And the thing is, we actually couldn't pause the recording for a bit because you can't pause in Splatoon. And so we had to win the run. Like, we had to win the fucking run Luna was going on. And then stop the recording briefly to, like, check up if you didn't fucking die. So
I'm
we were
so
like,
fucking
oh
glad
shit. Like,
I
so,
was-
like, while it
there
was
for that shit. That
unpaused
would've been
and the recording was
horrifying.
still going, while it was still going, we're like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh god, oh
Well,
fuck.
there goes Road to Brothership.
Oh god!
It just adds to our just slowly growing list of people having medical injuries on stream.
But yeah, in short, during that time, I was
Horrifying.
getting some tea.
You were like getting, you were getting fucking, you were getting tea and we were just like panicking.
Oh my god! Bro had
remember
a
in
heart
a
attack. Went to go get tea.
Hey, it calms my heart down.
remember in
sorry.
Partners in Time, I was talking about me almost fainting from having stomach issues, but I had my auto tune on.
We didn't do it on purpose. We just like went with it.
Oh yeah.
If it, like, I don't know why voice mod does this, but sometimes randomly it just turns on the auto tune, and because like I don't always like have it on screen, I don't know. Like I have to just like wait until they're like, you have your auto tune on. I'm like, what? What Mario side plot? What T?
The tea
Sorry about that.
sis.
That's not it. I'm sorry about that
It's all
fucking
good,
comment
Peanut.
I
All
made. That
good.
was mean.
It's all good. But yeah, let's put it an A for the heart attack.
With a heart attack.
A for attack. A for attack.
No. No.
Put attack in the tier list.
That's fucking awful. No. What the fuck?
Write attack at the end of the tier.
What a cat. The fuck?
3 A's.
One from other to a heart attack.
Hey, it's a better joke.
3 A's.
3 A's.
Honestly.
It's unique for a stream. It's unique for a stream.
Yeah.
It gets higher on the tier list.
Oh, one of my cats wants to get in my room. He's too fucking
Let the
hyper
cat-
though. I'm not letting him in here.
Final,
Let that sink in.
No.
final part of Calamari Climb. That was a very basic one. That Calamari really can climb. Like even Luna said, it was just the ending.
I love that title.
It was fun. But yeah, I think everyone has mostly forgotten
Oh my
that
God.
part. I mean, how do you
I love
Yeah.
how do you follow up on the high of me fucking dying? You know?
I love that. I love the part at like the very end during like the credits when Luna just started playing clown music over the credits. It's like one final time, and it's just like.
I think that was me that suggested that, like for the all the marbles, like for the finale, you know. There's
Didn't I
one
also
more time.
didn't I also at some point have like summon all 4 music bots to play clown music during this marathon?
Yeah,
think
yeah.
it
I was like,
even this
hey, you know what to
episode
do.
No, it was my idea. Fuck off. I came up with that. I just summoned like 4 bots. I like kept hopping into a VC to summon the bots and then move them in there. Yeah. Luna was on pause and then I just and then the 4 bots were there. I think that was this episode.
Music bot jump scare.
Bots, plural, 4 of them. Like just imagine hearing 4
I can
copies
only
of that
count
song.
to 4.
4 copies of that song, and each of them are desynced by like a few seconds. You just slowly go insane.
It's like, am I tripping?
That was glorious. But I think that was between recordings, and then at the end it came back. All right, then I think for that we have to give it like at least B tier, if not A.
Yeah.
Yes, B tier.
The first marathon to end.
And we also are gonna have the second one next.
Was it mainly? Was Calamari Climb mainly peak or trash?
What do we consider
Both.
mainly peak? B and higher.
If it's like if over half of it is like B or higher.
All right, let's see. Overall, Calamari Climb has. Let me look at this. 12 episodes, I think. Can it please?
Wait, what am I talking about? First marathon to end. That was
Side
fucking
order
Shadow
is like
Gems.
half the marathon.
Yeah, it's 12.
I'm predicting it now.
Wait a second.
Catchthon's gonna be a tragedy.
Let me see. We have nothing in SS, nothing in S, I think. Am I missing? Oh, one in S. Then the 1, 2, 3, 4 in A. So that's 5 total. Looking good. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in B. So that's 10 in B or higher. And below we have 1, 2. So
Wow,
yeah,
only
it's-
2 Calamari Climb streams below B tier? That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Go watch Calamari Climb, guys.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Go
ride.
watch a calamari climb.
I would. Is Sage even awake? Could Sage even?
No,
talk
he's not
about
online.
this fucker. So now we have to talk about Replay Recall without the fucking host of the
Shit.
marathon.
He is not even online.
Let me
My
just
word.
Motherfucker.
Wake the fuck up!
Are you alive?
Literally this. What? I have to ask the important questions.
I mean, after the heart attack stream, it's a fair question to ask.
Oh yeah, this was literally us with Sage.
I don't know what that was. Don't ask.
Fuck.
Reploid Recall. Guess I'll try to cover it since I was mostly there, I think. Part 1,
Mostly.
that's it. You're going into the pit. I barely recall it.
What episode did we start with the fucking My Little Sages bit?
I think I did that. My Little Sage. I think I always did that because I just thought it was fucking hilarious. My little sage.
My little sages.
My little sage.
My little sage.
Oh.
My
We were
little
both saying
sage.
Sage just pissy about it the entire time.
It's like the fucking flapjack stream. Oh.
But yeah, I barely remember anything about the first 2 videos. The third one, the title reminds me of exactly what I need to know. But
Wait a minute.
Mario gives everyone an aneurysm or some shit.
yes.
Oh,
But yeah, part
oh,
1,
yeah, the
that's it. You
fucking
go into the
cop
pit.
costumes.
Here's the thing, I don't think we did a lot of bits in Replay Recall. It was
I
mostly
remember.
just Sage running through the games like a lunatic.
And finishing them in like 2 hours.
I mean, he wasn't bad at it,
Sake.
that I have to say. But I also just
Fumbled a
don't
few
remember
times, I
much.
remember that.
Yeah, but
The fumbler.
overall, yeah, NES Mega Man. They're fine playthroughs. I also remember, like, I talked to him, like, dog, you might want to do, like, different variations of, like, at least the background for this bit of the falling platforms, so that this works, like, better as thumbnails, kind of like how we did it with, you know, Splatoon 1, 2, where are here 1, 2, and
Only
other
counts to 1.
expansions. You know, it's different, same basic scene, different background to show that it's a different game. Because, you know, this one, and especially here, 2 and 3 just doesn't look great for it.
I remember seeing that thumb and I was like, wait, part 23?
Yeah, that's why I put them below each other so that, you know, it seems less like that. Maybe I should have put like a line there, but at this point I don't fucking care. That's all I'll keep doing it if this fucker keeps running. Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky. Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky.
Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky.
Oh, yeah.
Catch? Say that again.
But yeah,
Say that again.
that is...
Say that again.
that is all I can really talk about the first two videos.
Let's just put them in a Goku mid, since we don't really have any opinions on them.
Yeah, also, part 2 episode
Maybe
is
if-
called I Be Popping Bubbles. I was very proud of that part.
Abby poppin'.
Whoa.
Maybe if Sage comes online later, we can quickly hop back.
Yeah. And finally, part
Yes.
4, Mario gives everyone an aneurysm. Again, the gameplay itself was primarily just another run, but I was... Oh, dear Charlotte. Alright. Peep the PFP. Give me a second.
Share.
Is that like a glittery
What?
Susie? I can't tell. I can barely tell what's going on in that.
Let me
Who
really
is
go
that?
see it.
I tried clicking the profile to see it, and then I got flashbanged by giant pink moon.
Pink.
Is that
Oh, I think that's a Toho character.
Yeah, it's a Toho character. The one with the one. With
That
the
probably is
flying
Marissa,
moves.
yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting
Marissa
flashbang.
Kirisama. Or Same.
I
You know,
hate
the
Toho.
one, the one she names herself after. But yeah,
Why am I surprised?
reminds me of Vivid Stasis.
Of course,
What the
man,
fuck?
of course.
What kind of car is that?
Geometry Dash.
Geometry Dash.
I was losing my mind during
you saw
Paper Mario
nothing, you saw
64
nothing,
when
you
that
saw
came up. Huh?
Marissa,
I saw Geometry Dash.
What the fuck? Such a
Don't-
stupid
no,
looking
no,
fucking
saw nothing,
car.
you saw nothing.
Lesbian Simulator.
Lesbian
Lesbian
simulator.
simulator.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Toho.
I mean, you did call it.
What? Mario!
Huh?
I
Huh?
saw that shit! You aren't slick!
Huh?
Huh?
You
Bro
are
is not slick.
I
What
saw
happened?
that shit!
I
Enough of
tapped
that.
out? What do you mean?
Lesbian City on Roblox?
I fucking saw that, you ass!
I missed
Bro's
it.
going to
too.
Scissors.
What the fuck?
Bro went to Scissor City.
None of you saw it except me.
It's in the recording.
I'm calling you mommy in the dev server, you crit. I went to Lesbian City, they didn't know you.
What the fuck? What the hell? What the
There's
fuck
no
is going on
Lesbian
in the
City
dev
Discord
server?
server.
What? What the fuck?
I mean, good for you, but like,
What the fuck is happening?
okay. What the fuck you want me to say about it? Like,
What the
So
fuck?
Yuriful.
you're full.
So Yuriful. The gay state? Is that like a state
What
of
the-
matter?
No, the gay state, the country.
You mean a state?
Yeah.
Don't have to be jealous. We're in the middle of ranking boss.
Gay constitution?
Gay constitution.
Oh, pun ready, pun time.
It's called the pro state.
Wait a minute. The pro state.
Get off the stage!
Oh, brother,
This guy stinks!
Hey! Holy shit.
It's like
Gay
game
bonds.
Starlo, it's Pride Month. You know what that means.
Okay, what? You want us to have gay buns? What?
Do you want me to give gay tutorials?
Gay tutorials. Gay tutorial.
Gaytorial?
You
That
do
sounds like an
realize
Undertale fanfiction.
I fucking
Holy
can't,
shit,
bro.
you-
What is Mario's gay history? Let's not focus about Mario's gay
What?
past and let's focus on his gay future.
I saw that you
What? No, I didn't say anything. What? No.
Mario pounded me.
To the mod logs.
I'm gonna say the following.
No.
Bowser himself, Axel himself, when I asked him about this, about what his opinion is, said that said Mario Bowser toxic yaoi.
I'm gonna type this in the chat to express my opinion.
Is fucking crazy.
What the fuck?
Exactly?
What the
No!
Mario, Mario,
stop!
snap back to reality.
Hold on, where's Mario Pound and Meat Peaches?
Snap
Okay,
back to reality.
locking back in. Alright.
What the
So,
fuck?
Part 4 of Replay Recall, or Mario Man? Mega Man 4. Mario gets everyone an aneurysm. I don't know whether I did it first in Pokemon Emerald or in this VOD. I think I did it first in Pokemon and then here again, where I read like a whole copy pasta of fake Morbius movies. There was like 80 or so of them. And eventually, Peanut.
You also did that in Crystal.
Yeah, Crystal. So I did it first in Crystal and then here. And I remember how I was just actively giving both Peanuts and Sage an aneurysm.
Yeah. I remember,
need
like,
to,
at first it was
I need to fucking snap back to reality. I thought you said you were giving birth. I was actively giving birth.
I'm actively going into labor.
Mario, are you okay? I don't know why my brain does this, but like when I hear like the start of a word, my brain just autofills the rest of it, hearing I am actively going into but, and then like I need to go to like a doctor's. You don't even have anything. You wouldn't even have anything to say. You weren't here for any of this.
You have nothing.
No. Charlotte can't hear you. Charlotte is not even like listening on the stage.
It's like, let me speak and like go give us
let
nothing.
me speak. You're not even here.
All right, but yeah, I think that was a funny bit. So I'd say B or A tier. What do you think, Peanut?
Like
B.
Maybe like A.
Wow. A tier. It was a standout episode because I gave everyone brain damage. All right.
Hey.
So now
let's start let's do the G-Man arc.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
The
G-Man arc. I suppose with that we can do serial eviction first, since Sticker Store wrapped it up.
The main me, and we didn't even lean that heavily into it.
Yeah. This video did more for the G. This video and this video, these two like kind of defined the G-Man arc.
Serial part 1 too.
Wait a second. Anyway, serial eviction.
Edgy.
Let them miss me. Are you a super villain?
All right. Serial eviction. 13 videos. Fitting. Number 13 for a horror series. Scary.
Holy
spooky
shit.
Stuff. All right.
Wow.
We just mentioned one. Part 1. Trigger warning. Money.
Trigger warning.
I remember.
Money.
It was.
This episode was really funny.
That was a really good
the
episode, but I
comp.
can't remember any specific joke without rewatching the comp. But the fact that it so quickly got a comp is kind of a tribute to how fucking good it was.
Yeah. There wasn't like really any
Testament.
long-standing like bits, but it was just like a lot of really funny like short jokes in the moment.
The Mario sniff. Oh yeah. Wait, was that part 1 or part 2?
Oh yeah, you stole the air.
That was part 2.
Yeah, part 2. But yeah, part 1.
The incest beam.
Incest beam, and then just in the compilation, Mario proceeds to tell us about how much incest there is in Fire Emblem Fates. It is very uncomfortable.
Oh,
I felt like I was gonna die when you were saying that. I was like, oh my god.
Oh, you like the incest game?
I was like, what?
you know what?
I was like, I was like,
I don't want to
oh,
know. Actually, forget I said that. I don't want to know. Don't let me know. Don't make me know. Don't make me know. Don't make me know.
But yeah, I think honestly overall, this game was we just fucking knocked it out of the park with Luigi's Mansion 1.
Yeah, I love how the G-Man bit just started here just on a whim. It's just like Luigi wants to sell the mansion to G-Man, and we just took that and then kind of rolled with it.
And he's also like still.
And then we didn't do anything with it until the end.
Like he's in the thumbnails for Luigi's Mansion 1 and 2, but he like the arc only got in any way resolved in fucking Luigi's Mansion 3 and Sticker Star.
We couldn't resolve it in part 3.
Nothing.
We couldn't resolve it in part 3, so we had to take it on to the next game.
I mean, that's also what we do with the
Well,
Shadow arc. The Shadow arc was like something else. Note that at some point, I think everything except RTBS had like at least one thumbnail with Shadow on it. Like obviously Shadow Gens had him. Then we had Shadow in like Splatoon 3 in Side Order, and also in Pokemon Crystal.
For no reason in particular, just specifically in Crystal.
It was just specifically Scam calling your mother or something like that.
Your mother!
Your
mother!
Your mother.
Your mother with a D.
The humping everything was also funny.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, me talking about Luigi humping everything.
So honestly, I'd say A or S for both parts of Luigi's Mansion 1.
I think A for both parts.
Yeah. And just quickly, part 2 was...
I remember part 2 being funny, but I don't remember anything from it.
It was me stealing all the air. That was like the most memorable part of it.
Oh yeah, that was pretty.
Yeah, I like my ink machine drippy
Posted
bra.
that to Twitter. I remember.
I still remember. I just really wanted that title. That was like the part of the time. I think Astro, you especially had like another one, but I was just like, nah.
I think it was minimal humps required.
Yeah, something like that. Luna says A for part 1.
Minimal
S for
hump
2.
speed run. I like my ink machine drippy brush. We mentioned been the ink machine once.
I just really wanted that title at least once.
Did we have other title ideas for that episode?
I don't know.
No.
Lamau.
No. The answer is no.
Alright.
The title idea is just no.
Next up, we have a fantastic title. Part 1 of Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, Put Your Pants Back On.
Oh yeah, put your pants back on.
Luigi, put your pants back on. That was peak. It was peak. It was so peak, that title alone. Just because I don't know why we were so stuck on the flashing jokes. What were the other titles ideas?
I think
Luigi
because of
flashes
the fucking...
everyone.
Oh yeah.
Luigi flashes everyone. Willem Dafoe to
I
HD
think I
in the
remember
sky.
that.
Oh, that was a thumbnail idea. Like having Willem Dafoe look up into the sky. Instead of the Dark Moon, there's just a 2H. Wait, alright, here's the gist of it. The Luigi version of my Sona looks up like the Willem Dafoe meme. In the sky, instead of Dark Moon, there's just 2HD, like the logo of the remaster.
2HD.
When I made the thumbnail for the part, like I sent in social media general, and then Sage was like, "No, you have to replace the Dark Moon with 2HD," and I'm just like, "Okay." And I was like, I don't understand the bit, but okay.
It was just a consistent thing where, because, you know, the original was called Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon in America, not here in Europe, we always called it Luigi's Mansion 2. But it was universally called Luigi's Mansion 2 HD in the remake, or remaster. I just kept saying 2 HD instead of the Dark Moon when it was set in game. It was... I still think it was fucking hilarious. But yeah,
I wasn't here for minutes of these.
I honestly completely forgot what happened in 2. I have no comments from now on.
I wasn't there. I wish I could have been, but I wasn't.
Was I even?
We were all
I
missing in
definitely
action.
was there.
yeah. Overall,
I was there
I'm
for
missing
2, but
in
not the other
brain.
ones.
Like I was there, but I was missing in brain.
Also, seeing right before we recorded this part, Astrid had a dream of like me doing playing a version of Breath of the Wild.
Oh yeah, that dream I had where every single texture was like a skull and crossbones or some shit.
The fuck?
Do you want to read?
Closing.
Honestly, I need to talk about my dreams more often on stream.
Do you want to read through it real quick, or should I?
Yeah, you
I have
should.
it here right now.
I don't have it right now. You can read it.
I thought you said you had a period right now.
No, that's
I am.
That's Shadow the Hedgehog. Here. Anyways, I had a dream last night where I somehow stumbled upon Mario's super early channel with videos uploaded before the ones on his channel. And one of the videos was him playing modded Breath of the Wild, where the game just had a bunch of different skins, and for some reason Mario replaced every texture he could with a linkdef.jpg, which was a black square with a red border, having the skull emoji in the middle, which he thought was the funniest thing ever, in brackets it was. Which made him go beat Calamity Ganon, which was Thanos for some reason, and he just exploded into a bunch of said JPEGs. Oh yeah, the mic quality was absolutely shit. All the voiceovers sounded like it was on
Okay, you know what to do when we get this.
Like there was actual Big Crush when he talked.
You know what to
I remember vividly.
You know what to do when we get to Zelda.
I remember vividly there was a part of the dream Mario was doing a quest in game, but he kept failing because he would rather attack the child giving the quest than actually doing it. I also remembered that Mario's version of the game had a new NPC, which was just a stock goblin named Bob, who had a really deep voice. He sounded like Morgan Freeman, and was associated with the newly added traditional dungeon somehow, but I forgot how.
My dreams are wild if I remember them.
I barely remember them, if at all.
The part of Mario attacking a child during the quest sounds like something he'd do.
Yeah, but yeah, part 1 was overall a fine part. It was just the first mention. B, I'd say.
Sure.
Stuart also had the dream of like the spinjitzu, but we'll get to that.
Oh yeah, the spinjitzu dream. I'm telling you, my dreams are peak.
Alright, part 2 of Luigi's Mansion 2 HD.
Keep
A
telling
second
me.
plane is at the Soul Sanctum.
Oh, I love this
Oh.
one.
Oh,
I remember I just randomly popped into stream and everyone was like really confused, but like accepted it. And then like on the level result screen, Mario's like, "Asteroid, it's like, well, why are you here today?" And I was just silent because I didn't know what to say. And Span was just like, "He killed the president."
I said your ass.
I was like, how do I make this interesting? He killed the president.
Wait, I just found this in Stellar social media general, I mean. Well,
I think I'm bi. Which one? What do you mean? Bisexual, bilingual, bipolar? I know. A bitch.
I know a bitch.
Mario summons 2 ghosts with 1 stone.
Oh yeah, that shit.
Ah yeah, here.
I mean, you can make 2 ghosts with 1 stone if it's big enough.
You know, just for the sudden asteroid cameo, I'm gonna put it in like A or B.
I love that part where like you missed the boo in one of the missions, and I just yelled into the mic, "You suck."
You suck.
There was also that part where I was just like, "No boo, no 3-star, no bone," and then I screamed, but it sounded like I was falling into a ravine.
No boo.
Ah!
I was like, "Wow!"
Ah!
No boo, no boo. What?
We just mentioned
No
2
dick,
HD,
no
part
balls.
3, Sage Ascends to the Heavens. I remember this was a rather boring episode, but there was this one weird glitch where just the bomb was walking on the air, just like in the sky, and I was like, Sage is in the heavens! He's in heaven!
He's seen heaven.
That explains why he's not on the stream.
Holy fuck.
Generally, we just mentioned 2 HD. This was not this was kind of like, I mean, yeah, we did it at the same time as Super Paper. It was also, you could tell that I was really out of it. Like, I'll talk about this right in episode 4. But yeah, I just put this in like Goku mid. It was this one funny bit, but that was it.
You know that we're washed, and the only funny part was the title.
Yeah,
Like the was what made the title.
Part 4, Pie is a Lie, is a reference to The Cake is a Lie. I don't recall how the fuck we got to that, but I do know that this is the 4th mention. And at that point, we had like one scene where I just like, out of nowhere, deafened and paused the game and paused the recording because I was not in the mood to record that thing. I really didn't want to do this no more.
I don't want to do this shit no more.
So yeah, at that point I quit for a while, quit for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then came back, and then we did the rest. But yeah, this was rough. I mean, what other title ideas do we have? Nothing.
Oh.
Wow, look, nothing.
So yeah,
Wow, look,
quite
a nothing
frankly,
burger.
autistic
It doesn't
silence.
exist.
Part 5. Throw me a bone, will ya? Again, I have no idea. Throw me a bone. What other title ideas do we have? Kill a Scooby snack.
What the fuck?
Something Scooby snack. I do not recall. Once again, completely forgot.
You probably died during a mission and had to use a gold bone, if I had to guess.
Yeah, that tracks. That tracks. I would put it, at least I don't recall me just rage quitting, so I'd say put it Goku mid. So yeah, now we are in the post-break era once again.
Ooh,
We have
where things get good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Part 1 of Luigi's Mansion 3. Luigi smashes everyone. right. Oh yeah, because Luigi got so much more violent in 3. Oh dear.
Off to a good start.
What do we remember about this?
True that.
Nothing.
I don't really remember.
Man, our memory is terrible.
Oh wait. Wasn't it like? Didn't we talk about Boo's reproducing in that part?
Oh my god, we did!
What do you mean? You leaned into it.
What happened there?
You like
What's going on in there?
you added to the bit.
Yeah, but thinking back.
Yeah, true.
What did you guys land on how Boo's reproduced?
Oh god, something about tails?
Don't ask questions. Go on.
Tails? Undertale?
I don't remember. It was either tongues or tails. It might have been tails.
Ew.
Ew.
They're like French kissing each other.
Alright, here. Title ideas. Fucked up and evil. Oh, thumbnail idea. King Boo breaking through the wall like the Kool-Aid Man. Title ideas.
What?
Fucked up and evil. Luigi flashes everyone.
Oh yeah.
Luigi found himself in the Has-Been
shit.
Hotel. Yeah, because we kept doing Has-Been Hotel bits in part 1, I think. Just kept talking about it.
That tracks why it was so edgy.
I like how I wasn't even like listening to the stream, and I also made a Has-Been Hotel reference in the chat. I was just like, Luigi's in the Has-Been Hotel.
The description was
And then like a
also
few
just-
minutes
Yeah.
like a few minutes after I wrote that message, I saw on social media general like the title idea of Luigi goes to the Has-Been Hotel. I'm like, what have I done?
I think you may have partially either stoked the flames or accidentally started them.
I don't know. I haven't watched it.
The description was also like a reference to Markiplier's Smash or Pass with all the Pokemon, with like smash, 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 pass, smash.
Oh yeah, I
'Cause we
remember. You
kept-
wanted to fight. I remember when Helen Gravely first appeared on screen. You said smash,
Yeah.
and then
can't
honestly
immediately
based-
afterward,
That's the
immediately
part where you
afterward, I
yelled
just
at-
started fucking screaming "based."
Astra just saying my faith in humanity remains ambiguous.
What?
What was that?
What did I say? What
Was
did
it
I
social
say?
media trend?
My faith in humanity remains ambiguous.
I have no memory of saying that.
You said
do.
like you asked like, what are you smashing? Luna said the ghosts, and then you said that.
I think that was just when I was going through one of my like writing moments, and it's just like I was like I have to say something cool here.
Alright, oh yeah, that's around the time we did BIS. Alright,
What
overall,
was what was the part where you yelled at me like "span you hormonal fuck"?
What?
I think that was like part 4 or 5 when we had like the Egyptian.
Like
that one.
Cleopatra.
Yeah, I think probably part 4, I think. I'm not sure. Could be 5. Definitely not
That's how many
6.
restraining orders I have.
Yeah, but overall, I'd say part 1 goes in like B tier. Or A. Probably B.
Yeah, good start.
The mouse B. We're not changing the titles all that much. Autistic
No.
Silence.
I mean, I think they're pretty
Yeah,
good.
because except for B, what the fuck happened with B? You know, so as a social experiment, remove only K-pop.
Bands.
Bands. Put your bands back on.
Put your
Yeah,
bands
put your
back on.
bands back on. That's what we're calling it.
Can you
Put
make
your
a go?
bands
Can you make
back
Goku
on.
mid but replace the C with the K with a C?
Goku, Gosu mid.
Koku.
Goku.
Goku
Yeah.
Sid.
Oh.
We gotta put a D in Autistic Silence.
Autistic.
Autistic Silence.
Part 2 of... Oh, that's a great title. Part 2 of Legion's Mention Free. I'm demoting you to a corpse. I feel like that title alone deserves bonus points. That's a good title.
Yeah.
How did that title happen?
I feel like I was just like threatening someone, and instead of saying I'm gonna kill you, I was like, I'm demoting you to a corpse.
Fucking Susie speech bubble. Holy shit. Okay.
Everything's
nobody?
Susie's speech bubble.
Nobody? Okay. I'll be here all
Everything is a Susie speech bubble. If you look
Okay.
if you look under the stream, there's actually a giant Susie speech bubble. You just can't see it.
Mario, you know what to do. Ask your of Susie speech bubble for the description.
Ask.
Alternate title idea. It's not supposed to be into you.
Huh?
I think I was talking about like.
Oh, because like it's not
What?
supposed to go in you, yeah.
Yeah. I don't recall much about part 2. It was I don't know anything that happened in there.
Hey, Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, the next son of a bitch owed me money.
I think early Legion's Mention Free is just not that interesting. Like it's much more fun over time.
It was
They
when
are
I
one
started
more.
joining. I feel like was when this shit just started to go wrong.
Yeah. Curse of the true
Which I
curse
think
of
was-
asteroid.
Yeah, everything goes to shit. I think part 3 was the part I joined. I don't remember.
Part 3, I will suppress this memory.
Okay, yeah, I think that was the one. I remember this. I remember this episode not being great on my end, but I think that was just because this was the first stream where I was actually on my meds.
Oh yeah, you were
I was,
on
I was
your
sick.
meds.
I was sick of your shit because like I was actually like in school earlier today, and I take my meds for school, and because like the schedule shift, I was actually able to join stream halfway through, and I was just like, man, these meds make this stream not fun.
Also, the title idea
Man, these
is
meds ain't shit.
Destruction of Property is Based and Mario's 13th Reason Why.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you were fighting the fucking gardener when I showed up, and
yeah.
toward the end of the boss, you said like, "This is my
that's when
13th reason
Sage was
why."
like, the pineapple, however.
I was.
I remember just randomly talking about Hollow Knight during this. I was like, how can I connect this to Hollow Knight?
How do I make
Okay.
this about Hollow Knight?
Yeah,
Hollow Knight.
I'd say B.
It reminds me of that
Yeah.
time me and Emmy were like theorizing about Splatoon, and I was like, how can I connect this to Ultra Kill?
Part.
I'm not joking. Like,
Part 4. Alright, yeah, part 5 is the one where I told Span that he's a mortal fuck, because part 4 is Grandfather Balls.
Oh, grandfather
Oh,
balls.
Where's Grandfather Balls?
I think
Wait, no,
this
no,
is
no. Grandfather Balls was the last part, wasn't it?
No,
No.
this
No.
part 4 was Grandfather Balls. I have the list here, dipshit!
Fucking goober.
Part 3 was I will suppress this memory.
Part 4 of Luigi's Mansion 3, I think, was the first stream where I experimented with my mic quality. And I, obviously it stayed because I think it's hilarious to hear my insane laughter on stream.
Oh yeah.
My Halloween decoration laugh.
Oh, and then right before this recording, you posted like the meme about the Yakuza Games real-time fan-dub idea.
Oh yeah, the fucking
Oh yeah.
kick and be dildo if you make it in the shape of a dick.
Also,
Fuck.
also the title ideas were how did you get up there? Oh, that was funny.
Oh yeah.
Break-
That was when the toad was
How
stuck
did
in the
you
ceiling.
get up there?
Breaking Bread 2, the Squeakquel. Let's kill the Span.
Oh my god! I remember
Oh
seeing
yeah, I
that one.
really wanted it to be called "Let's Kill the Span" because I just kept saying that
remember
throughout
that
the
shit.
episode. I was like, "Let's kill the Span."
And then you made the
I remember that
grandfather
scene.
balls joke.
And
Oh
it
my
was
God,
all
like-
ruined.
Like it was like God. It was like an angel came down with like a golden script and gave me that joke that came out of nowhere.
It was also just generally really funny when we did that whole movie, and I couldn't hear jack shit because my headset is just garbage like that. But y'all could apparently hear it just very quietly, and it was in the recording just fine. So this was just the beginning of me looking completely schizophrenic.
That was in part 7. No, part 6.
It was that, but it started here because during the movie I didn't hear anything, but it was in the recording as far as I know.
We didn't watch the movie during that part.
No, but it was still like making the movie. We were making it, and that's already when the cutscene.
Oh,
had
yeah.
the new, that's what.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Oh my God,
I remember when Okay, first off,
Peanut Town
no. Second
Oh.
off, Peanut's home. Second off, Peanut's hometown.
I feel.
What do you mean you killed my parents again?
A rank.
The whiplash of seeing a title being Grandfather Balls is amazing.
And then you posted like that meme of Joe Biden saying to like a skirt, my cock will be swinging around like a grandfather clock.
Yeah, and I was like Joe Biden stole my joke.
Joe Biden's grandfather balls.
All right, and then part 5, average live leak video.
Uh-oh.
I wasn't there for that one.
This
so
was
I don't
when
know
you
what
told me I was homo.
I don't remember how we got to the title.
I think I just like decided it afterwards.
No, I specifically remember us talking about Live Leak on the stream, but I don't remember what we were doing. Like we were in the basement or something.
Yeah. Also, I just found this random ass meme while scrolling through again. I'm just gonna post it in Stellar Stage text. And it didn't copy properly. God fucking damn it. Wait a second.
Oh shit.
It was me, dude.
By the way, speaking for the future for a second, I feel like one marathon we could have a lot of fun with is the Skylanders marathon. Whenever we do that.
Ooh.
It won't
Skilanders.
Skilanders.
That's how I pronounced it
Just
when
like
I was
forward
young.
it.
Yeah, that's
Just
what
forward it to Stellar Stage text.
They land in ski.
Why is Vegeta scared of you?
What the fuck?
Akira?
Pina, what did you do?
It was about
I don't
Vegeta and Mickey Mouse having the same hairline.
What did I do?
This was also this was right before we did the BIS finale.
Finale.
Oh boy. In the final? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
I will
oh my god,
dismember
oh my
you.
god,
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Every
Humana.
and then you found this classic from the Paper Mario 64 days. Every friend group has the broke AF 7 out of 10 needs to retake the Am I Gay quiz, cannibalized first in plane crash scenario, Adderall prescription ASAP, missing person.
During Dream Team, maybe like part 2 if we have nothing going on, I'm just gonna actually take a RUK test on stream.
That's one way to make sure we have content.
Like it will become especially apparent in Dream Team. I will tell you guys
What the results
if we make it in Dream
Team
Team.
test itself.
The gays.
All right.
Girls, the gays, and John Splatoon.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm not beating the allegations. I'm not beating anything.
I'm beating my meat. Anyway,
True.
I cannot fucking tell.
What do you mean true?
When we decided these titles for Luigi Mansion 3. Whatever. Average live leak video. It was definitely the video where I called Span a hormonal fuck. And also like right around the time we signed the contract.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the contract. We still haven't mentioned what that was, and I think it's funnier if we left it ambiguous.
Yeah.
The ominous contract.
The contract only applies to Road to Brodership.
Yeah, everything else is
We
not
gotta-
safe.
True.
Yeah, serial eviction was kind of like our escape for a bit.
Our escape from.
I can't wait for Platinum, where
our
everything
wanderings.
is a sex joke, especially because it's the Cynthia game.
Oh dear.
Sex.
Sex.
Cynthia, oh my god. Smash.
See? Point proven!
Alright,
We'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
alternate title ideas, lively extreme, oh god, he's hitting the gritty.
I will burn you when we get to it.
Oh yeah, that's when we're just walking weirdly at the beginning, and it's like
Yeah.
Luigi stuck in the gritty.
Oh, also, just
Shmi,
this
shmi.
meme you posted right after a stream. Technical difficulties, like that's not Spence mic cutting out, like that's not how the fucking book works. Autistic silence. Holy fuck, like you were right.
Holy shit, Eli, you were right!
Before,
Holy
wait, hold on. Can I ask what the joke was of the thumbnail of King Boo being in a guillotine?
It was just somehow him
Don't
being
wanna know.
executed, I guess. Somehow, like, Luigi got so violent that he's just like, I'm gonna kill you the way the French do it.
Oh, God.
The way the frrrr.
But yeah,
Span drove away.
it was...
Man's
I don't
overweight.
know.
Did you
I don't
fucking
recall.
called me overweight?
No, I said you drove away because it sounded like you were a car and you just faded out.
I'm gonna put it in
I
B.
thought someone called me overweight. I was about to cook their ass.
I can't...
You're probably very skinny.
I don't have much to say about it. So, B it is. We've been talking more about the stuff that happened around it. Part 6. Brograve.exe.
Brograve.exe. Oh my
Bro
god, I love this
grave.
part.
It's
That's-
so fucking deep.
I-
I love that.
I was so thoroughly schizophrenic in that episode due to the fact that the audio wasn't properly playing for me.
It's really funny
me-
to just look back at it. And see
Me
how
like
fucking
locking
schizophrenic
in on the SpongeBob episode idea I had was amazing.
you are. Hey,
My
Also the fucking-
clarinet.exe.
Daddy,
This is my
I love
asshole.
it. I don't know where I got.
.exe.
I don't know where I got the clarinet from. I was like, okay, I know what my mission is.
Alright. By the way, I think after this,
Was-
after we rank this part, I need a short break to get some water and maybe eat some ice cream because it's hot as hell in this room.
It's hot as hell in this fucking
And then we
ass
continue,
hot-ass
like
room.
5-minute break, I'd say.
Like the ending of the game was so funny. The
That
entire
was
King
so
Boo boss
fucking
fight.
funny. That
I
was so-
continuously replayed like the part where King Boo makes the painting bigger, and I was just like, "This is my asshole."
This is my asshole.
The whole video was a fever dream, but a really fun one.
And also the
Like the
fucking,
end.
this is a butt plug. I don't know what to do with it.
Should I lick it?
Especially at the
No.
end, when we somehow just said, "Oh, right, G-Man can't get the fucking thing because
How's the G-Man gonna buy this
Oh my
now?
goodness.
it broke." Yeah.
How's the G-Man gonna buy this now? Luigi, I have come to. Oh my goodness!
Did we say S? Honestly.
Put it in S.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
amazing.
Yes.
All right.
It's
I'd say this is a good moment to take a short break, piss break maybe. I'm gonna keep the music playing in the
Piss
background,
break.
but I'll pause the recording. So
Peace.
Bum, bum,
yeah,
bum.
peace.
Move Span's name.
Oh yes, Pat's
Booga
dead.
booga.
Span's dead.
Yeah. Anyway, hi, we're back. Span is dead. Let's talk about Sticker Star.
Oh yes.
Sticker Star, I barely know her.
I will stick your star. Anyway,
What?
part
I don't have
1
one.
of Sticker Star. Welcome to Blunt Town. It was a
Saying they rolled up into the town into a blunt was really funny.
it was overall a pretty good time, pretty good part. No, it wasn't quite as special yet. Like obviously the peak of the let's play the game was just the final part. Why was one of the thumbnail ideas Bowser throwing up?
It was because
Oh, yeah,
of the
that was because-
fountain.
There was the
fucking-
fountain with
Oh,
the
yeah,
water
yeah.
coming out of it.
Yeah,
Also, we had Obama in part 1.
Hi, Mr.
Oh yeah,
Flag.
this is the first one where Dre was here.
Yeah, it was primarily me and you for most of the part. I think Spam was missing for a good chunk of it.
That was me.
Yeah,
And
we all
then-
said we had calling Donald Duck at the end.
Yeah. Donald Duck is calling. Pick up the phone. Ant-Man lives.
My spam.
And
It's
you know,
fine.
then at some point I was like, all right, I'm gonna set you up. Obama. Obama.
Obama.
and then you were losing
Obama.
your shit. You were losing your shit.
Because of my lowered sensitivity, you could really hear my Halloween decoration laugh.
Y'all guess what happened?
Your PC
Your
killed
internet
itself?
work.
Wow. What a surprise. Everyone's shocked.
Anyway-
Everyone's...
Anyway,
A or S for the Obama bit.
S.
I mean, the
Obama
Donald Duck
was so
calling
funny.
was really good.
Yeah,
too.
Donald Duck calling
Oh,
was so
true.
different, and I loved it. I love like the pure panic in Mario's voice when he thought it was Dre's phone number. He's like, "No, you can't put that there. That's on stream." And he's like, "No, it's Donald Duck's number." And we're just like, "Huh?" And then Span repeatedly tried to call Donald Duck,
The
then me
bitch
just being
hung
like-
up on me 3 times.
and then me just being like, "Fine, I'll call Donald Duck," and putting him up to the microphone. He can barely understand a word he's saying.
Thing, like I said in the video, I actually kind of could understand what he said, which is the weirdest part.
Title idea.
He was talking about churro sticks.
Part 2. Tower of Baseball.
I feel like that one was kind of boring watching it back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Curse
so
of
it was
Part 2
quiet.
syndrome.
Yeah, it had like...
Curse of Two.
It did have interesting title ideas like Mario the Dripper or Jack the Dripper or Sombrero Guy Jump Scare or Stop Eating the Lead!
Oh yeah. Sombrero Guy jump scare was
Sombrero.
Oh
amazing.
yeah.
Oh yeah, and
Me
I was
editing
like,
that picture of Joe Biden with the sombrero guy.
Oh yeah, and I had to leave for a bit, so I was just like standing at like the horizon. I fixed some of the shitty music.
Harry.
So y'all just like saw the horizon for ages with the really annoying music. Well, I was just doing I don't even recall what.
That was the post part 3.
Don't know.
Wait, actually no, it was this part.
Yeah, because there was the fun idea of me staring out into the sea like the man meme, and then Luna actually
Yeah.
making that.
Oh yeah.
I'd say A or B. It was not particularly great, not as good as the first one.
B for the technical difficulty. Like me being quiet was kind of annoying.
Yeah, yeah.
True. You can actively
Always
kind of
quiet
piss
on
me
these
off how
fucking
quiet you
things
were.
for some reason.
I mean, now I think we have figured out the audio somewhat.
Oh, Ari's
Somewhat.
fucking dead.
Ari fucking died.
Killing Ares' name. Part 3 of
I
Sticker
thought you were gonna
Star.
say killing
Mario
his
commits
mom
global
for some
warming.
I
That
don't
was,
really remember
What
anything
happened
We
to part
began-
two?
truly memorable coming in this part.
We did the entirety of part of World 3, or finished it, and began part World 4. Other ideas are like, I too am unpaid, or I'll pay you 3 coins to leave.
Oh yeah, the
I'll
unpaid
give
sniffet
you 3 points to
interns.
Fuck off.
Yeah, it was, it was another alright episode with a few funny moments, but again, nothing super crazy.
Go
Like,
commit.
Recall.
Go commit it is.
I want to say like the entirety of Sticker Star. It was really fun for me. Like just being like a guide.
Yeah, it was
It's
also
like Mario, do this.
Yeah, it was just overall pretty fun, I'd say. Especially, like, I think without a guide it wouldn't have been anywhere near as fun. But yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, part 4. Bowser
Yes,
versus
yes,
versus
IBS.
It's going into IBS tier.
Only because of the stupid shit bit at the end. I have watched that bit multiple
Like,
times.
even-
I think it's
even,
hilarious.
Even like the rest of the episode was kind of funny. When I was like pressuring Mario to like Mario use a turkey, and we're just all
Okay.
watching it dance.
We didn't even have any other title ideas, only Bowser versus IBS.
I think we had a few in the episode, but we never wrote them down.
Oh, we have Chocolate Rain from Luna.
Oh yeah, Chocolate Rain.
Oh, also,
Yeah, but I
like,
feel like
Chocolate.
nothing beats Bowser IBS.
oh my god. Guys, can you imagine what I potentially could have said about that exact episode? You know, the 4th episode of Sticker Star?
What?
New Damida episode. I called the
Damn it, that shit.
Yeah,
This shit's
that's what I said about the part before
yeah.
Damida Crumplesode. Anyway,
shit.
Anyway.
We call
Oh yeah,
this.
the shit-a-sode.
We call. Yeah, shit's show.
all right, the last playthrough we've recorded at this point, right now, which is part 5 of Sticker Star, part 50 of Roto Brothership, Damida Crumplesode. SS tier.
The ending was fucking beautiful.
I think
Yeah.
SS, honestly, the ending was so funny. The
ending
entire
was
boss
so
fight, now you have to do it
fucking good.
twice, was really funny.
Yeah, oh, I broke the game on
It
accident.
was so funny. Also, Asteroid, I don't think I'd ever heard you voice Luigi so fucking passionately before, and it was so fucking funny.
Yeah, like after the break, I really started to get passionate with the voice acting.
Yeah.
Like I had like a long stretch of where I didn't voice act, but now that we're in Sticker Star and Beyond, I'm gonna do a whole lot more of it
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
because I love voice acting.
That's fun. Yeah, also just, I want to say,
Hey.
since I literally finished the artwork for this, literally, like, 1 or 2 hours before
Like
we
today.
started the recording. Literally today.
Yeah.
Getting,
Thumbnail
like,
today.
getting, like, this, let me see if I can get in any closer. Here, getting, like, this shine effect was a pain in the ass, but quite frankly, I think it was worth it, and, you know, you can... It works. It kind of looks like the actual game. Also, like, certain references that might not be clearly visible. I'm doing the supersonic pose. Guess I'll die, which I just fucking thought, what do I want to do with Bowser? Yeah, I'm gonna do the Guess I'll die. Also, because of the whole bit of Bowser being the cameraman, you know, as you see him here, this is Span Bowser, this is just regular Bowser. You see them in the hair.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't notice that.
Oh
I like
shit.
how
Oh,
the
cool.
final thumbnails for Sticker Star and Thousand Year Door look kind of similar.
Yeah, it's once
Wait.
again me popping up.
Oh my god. You aura farming, like what the fuck?
Okay, guys, listen. Lesbian pose.
Oh my god!
Except in stickers.
I hate that meme, but this is the lesbian pose.
Holy shit.
Like,
I literally just sent
in
Mario an image of
TTYD, there
Frieza,
was,
and I
like-
was like, you gotta do the lesbian pose.
In TTYD, it was just a bunch of like ore farming shit. In the Sticker Star, it's just that. It's just it perfectly reflects the hilarity of that fucking episode.
I love how the final boss fight, it was like Mario and Bowser just like talking to each other.
Why didn't we
normally.
put
Like,
a PAL block in the thumbnail? Fuck.
Cause I only
Oh,
put
yeah,
because I only put the things in there. I didn't want to bloat it up even more.
True.
Guess I'll crumple.
Crumple.
Wait. I can give y'all like the file of just. I mean, y'all technically do have the file of regular Bowser, but not without the textures on, the shiny texture and the general felt texture I have.
Guess I'll crumple.
I can give y'all
Make
that.
that an emoji.
Yeah, I can give it to y'all, then y'all can do whatever the fuck you want with it.
This is technically the first time you've drawn regular Bowser for these thumbnails.
Yeah. I mean, I've never drawn regular Mario.
And
I
it will
love
be the
how
last.
I love how the entire G-Man arc just ended with Mario being schizophrenic.
It was such peakage.
fuck
By the way,
Um,
I'd
build up
say
Game
maybe
was fun.
like maybe for like at most I can imagine for Brothership, just having the regular Mario and Luigi.
Like it's like the final episode of the final thumbnail of Brothership is like the one scene of Avatar where like Aang's looking at all the past avatars and it's just this different Mario forms, and like Aang is like Mario's OC.
Just randomly
Also-
Bowser
also-
there, like on the
Also,
line.
I had a thought like a few weeks ago. I thought it was really funny. Like I like how like at the beginning of the marathon, you were like, okay, we have two names for episodes solidified. The first episode of my RPG is okay, let's a go, and then
Somebody
the
say
last part of-
lime?
Ray,
No.
welcome.
and then the last part of Brothership would be called fucking I lost my train of thought. The first part of Mario RPG would be called Let's A Go, and the last part of Brothership would be called Okie Dokie.
Yeah.
But I thought it would be really funny if like we like deviated so far from it, we just dropped that idea, and there's like a huge whiplash between like the beginning and the end, where like the beginning is called "Let's Go" and the last episode is called like Joe Swanson's prostate exam.
What the fuck?
Let's go.
Like Road to Brothership finale. Brothership.
What?
Road to Brothership finale. Mario and Luigi Brothership finale. Joe Swanson's prostate exam.
Oh my God.
By the way, I want to say generally.
Joe Swanson's prostate exam. What the fuck?
I want to say generally, the shading style of Sticker Star pisses me off. Like usually Sticker Star, Paper Mario is like the shading style that is explicitly like where the shading takes some distance from the line art because of like backlight. That's how it handles backlight, right? Sticker Star doesn't do it. It takes a way more realistic approach with basic lighting, but without the backlight, which means that you have to shade the line art. I didn't do that for the basic thumbnail, but I did it for this one, and it's, I don't know, that just kind of annoys me.
Yeah, I can see what you mean.
Yeah. But yeah, I will presumably not be drawing in the style again, I guess, but it did teach me a thing or two about textures, so that's fun.
Sticker Star useful?
Yeah. Anyway, we're done with the regular VODs. It's time for the stellar shenanigans.
Oh yes.
Oh boy.
Alright, first off, the first VOD ranking.
That one was really funny. The added sound effects.
Yeah, it was just
yeah.
generally a nice New Year's Eve thing for all of us.
It's a nice recap. Like I watch it every few like weeks or something to just refresh my memory.
Yeah.
Obama.
It was a nice start to Stellar Shenanigans.
Yeah.
But
We just
do
what
need,
did we put it today?
we do need to.
What does the
eventually-
text say?
The text it says, "I have deep pain." I'm in immense pain in German. And you know, I took Shadow because it was the end of the Shadow arc, so I guess for today we'll have G-Man. Someone write it in social media general.
Not me. Nose goes.
I have my nose on.
But yeah,
Peanut, you do it.
otherwise it was just fun, you know. Also, Axel was there. That's a rarity.
Holy shit.
So I'd say
Holy shish kebab.
A or B.
Hey. Hey.
A.
Hey.
It's one of the better Stellar Shenanigans.
Chapters 1 and 2 of wait, I forgot to say the titles. Give me a second. Give me a second to get the titles. Here.
The first one is the joke is adult anime movies.
The joke is adult
fuck.
anime.
The joke is
Oh, yeah,
adult
we
anime
brought the-
movies.
This joke is on the
You know
channel
what,
now
teaching
3
Luna.
times. It's also
God.
in this
Yeah,
video.
we're teaching Luna.
If
We
This-
say it
this-
15 and more times, and it'll be
I'm pretty
adult.
This is
We
this
said
is-
it more times than that.
This is the video. Like this is where we read the origin of that joke, where I keep bringing the joke from. Anyway, part 1 of
If we keep
Skeleton
saying the
Husbando.
joke of
Yeah, we get it, Spen.
Oh,
Part 1 of Skeleton Husbando. 2 racists ruled over the earth. With
I
fucking,
love this
that was
episode.
right
So
smack
excited.
dab at the beginning.
well,
This is really
fuck,
fucking funny.
Usain Bolt, and the text in German says, "Die endest now," like in a really unnatural form of English. Like imagine like, "You are ending now," like something really unnatural.
You are
Like I say,
ending now.
I love this episode. Like when I watched it, I was like laughing my ass off.
As it
Oreo
is-
blushed at that. Oh hell no.
Yeah, I honestly say put it in S. It is so fucking funny.
It's
Alright.
really funny.
Next up, we get part 2 Skeleton Husbando. Where we went through chapter 3. I'm giving you up for adoption. It had like the Undyne fight and also gore of my comfort character.
Oh my god. I remember.
Oh, that's
when
gore.
I remember when I showed up in there and Mario just went, "Hey, Pina, you missed Penguin dying." What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gore. Gore of my comfort character.
That's gore of my
Astrite, you watched that the
It's
most
another
recently.
ass.
I think, unfortunately, it falls within the curse of 2 because it wasn't as interesting as the first part.
Mhm.
Alright,
So I think like
Is
B
it
too.
still like an A at least? Oh, B.
damn.
Oh well, actually, you guys talking about me humping couches was funny. Put it in A too.
Alright. Next up, we get two rather weak ones. The first two parts of ranking JoJo fights. I think this is exactly where I realized, okay, maybe background noises don't always work. Like at least in the first one, they were kind of funny, but in the second one, we got pretty annoyed with them. So yeah, part one of ranking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fights. Everyone is mogging. Like we did have our fun towards the end, so I would put it in B, personally.
I put in C.
I wasn't there for those. I was at the beginning of one and
Yeah,
then left.
I think B still works due to the ending because we were cackling at the end.
I like how you I like how you explain the fights, but honestly, I'm just like personally, I'm just not interested.
Yeah, this one part two was just a bit of a miss. Like it was just not going well overall. I put it in F tier.
Damn, a straight to F.
What did the
Damn.
text say
Oh yeah.
on the JoJo parts?
Part one says "Woher eine Schlafparalyse." That's like a reference to something me, Luna, and Lily, and a few other Germans in the server we know about. It's like a meme video of like a really cursed one. I can just like at least let y'all see the video. You're not gonna understand it because it's all German. But you know why the fuck not?
It was like the one with the pigeon, wasn't it?
Yes, it was the one with the pigeon.
Okay. I swear I would have seen it before.
Yeah, y'all can watch it yourselves. And it was just a reference to
What
that.
the fuck?
Yeah, it's a great video.
Madagascar?
It's a great video. Especially once you like. I think it's so much funnier if you actually understand it. But you know, to y'all it's brain rot. To us, it's like peak German humor.
Why does it look like one of those like PS1 inspired like VHS horror games?
PS1 inspired fever dream. But yeah.
What the fuck?
Guys,
Part
guys.
2 says, think of the children.
Oh,
Oh my god, Skeleton's bottom S.
But yeah, stick with it. And then we get
Oh, wait, I thought
the
we
episode
moved
we
on.
recorded yesterday. Part 3 of Skeleton as Bando. Bitch.
bitch!
Bitch.
We all know where this is going. This
Me
is
just saying bitch.
like great ass.
Yeah, it was a great episode.
I was
Like, I
having a lot of
We were
fun
like-
with the Mettaton.
The story itself got more serious, but we kept the tone in like chapter 1 era with our own bits.
The tone got more serious and we got stupider.
I can't wait.
I was having a lot of fun voicing Mettaton.
I personally can't wait for like Penguin to drop like some really philosophical, deep lines about his state of mind, about their state of mind in like chapter 6, while we're like pee pee poo poo.
Joe Swanson's prostate exam.
Do we have any title ideas for this episode? Actually,
Anus, I don't know.
Joe Swanson's prostate exam.
Yes.
Write it down.
Yes.
Write it down.
All right.
Hey,
Joe
Next.
Swanson's prostate exam.
we get compilations.
The compilations.
All right.
My 3.
This
Fanboy
one is
Autotune
less of a
Metatron. Pull it out
regular,
real quick.
less of a regular compilation, but you know, Stellar Bond's hosts lose their minds to SpongeBob memes.
It was a B.
I just
It
made
was
this
like-
fun on a whim because I thought it was funny.
It was kind of fun, but you know, at the end of the day, it was just like
That was
trying to
funny.
salvage TTYD part something.
It was part 10.
Part 10, yeah.
I remember the fucking
I love the thumbnail.
It's
Like
great.
SpongeBob's just screaming at whatever videos on the right of him.
It's great.
But there's no video on the right because he's the last one on the row.
Oh shit.
Got him, I guess.
Here we go.
Anyway, next up, best of Luigi's Mansion 1. Trigger warning money, no
That's
special
just
title.
fucking peak. I fucking love that. I love that comp.
Honestly, just S.
Most confused.
It's just a really good one. Next up, we get the
The
whole...
thumbnail is amazing.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah.
Alright, next up, Best of
And then
Super Mario
finally
RPG
another
Legend of the
S.
Seven Stars.
Aw.
It's rewind time. Released yesterday. Already got 47 views. It's
Either
a
S or
full
SS.
a full compilation of Super Mario RPG, which was just really great. A great job on that one, Asteroid. I just gotta say, I'm honestly gonna say SS.
Peak
Yes.
Asteroid.
Wow.
Yeah, because you know,
Everyone at
I mean,
home,
I
clap
do-
for Asteroid right now, or I will hunt you down.
Guys, I have a question for all of you.
Huh?
What?
Okay, Peacock subscription or McRib? Which do you choose?
What the fuck?
McRib and Pirate
McRib.
Peacock.
Pirate cock.
I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
Fucking Peacock subscription.
I do consider the this compilation to be my magnum opus.
Yeah, it is great. Like, it is basically exactly what I was thinking about when it comes to compilations. Specifically, that they just take our best bits and like condense them more to, you know, be a more fun experience. And you know, you did it pretty well. That's exactly what I was hoping to be.
The thumbnail did take 3
Fucking
attempts,
awesome.
but I'm happy with it.
So biased.
Through no fault of the thumbnail artist, by the way. Just want to say that it's not their fault.
Aren't you the artist?
Yeah, I drew the. I was talking about me trying to get the thumbnail artist to draw it, but both of them having to step down.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Man, this is still a pretty good thumbnail.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
Just everything here.
Fine, I'll do
Bendy
it
and the
myself.
Machine, Sage, Bowser on a skateboard, Gay Gino,
Fucking, I'm going to
Sisyphus,
ultra kill you. Shut
the
up,
director,
Gabriel.
and then the first ever thumbnail, like I think the first ever actual art piece to use the gimmick of my character that he can freely change how his pupils look.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I was like, I could do something with this.
Yeah, I've never drawn him like that.
Could do
Which,
something.
even though I could have, like for my sprites, I could have done that, but I just didn't think of it. I know. Maybe when I do maybe when I'm better at art and like overhaul the sprites again to look cleaner, I'll do that. But yeah, it's a great thumbnail, great video. Also, just the bit you added right before the part 3 section of the news.
Stellar news.
Peak, straight
Stellar
peak.
news.
Mario, you fucking.
And the one. Yeah.
You can go, Sven.
Like, I remember for that bit specifically, which I also said when we reacted to it, with like Astro just randomly approached me like, "Hey, you have is there like a clip of you saying Mario, you fucking idiot on stream?" And I was like, "No, I don't remember." I was like, "Hey, can you record one?" And then I recorded
And it took
one.
it took you two attempts.
It took me 2
Mario was
attempts
silencing
because Emerald Part 4 happened and the mic picked nothing up again, so I had to redo it and
Wow.
then send that take. And I had no idea what they were gonna do with it. I thought it was gonna be like a small little video thing. Did not expect it to be there.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. The tagline I thought of like last second. I was like, yeah, the section is kind of boring. Like maybe I could like throw like some taglines in there. So I just scrolled down the running gags. I was just like, oh,
Fucking.
That was great.
Pino, wake up.
Really
Pino,
fun.
wake
Man
up.
wakes up.
Alright,
Fucking Pino, wake up.
that was great. Almost 3 hours of just this.
Almost
So, yeah.
3 hours of this.
So you can also just kind of see a general step up, because now we don't have just this one episode that we've kind of put on a pedestal in SS, but like 3 different episodes. I guess 2 episodes in a compilation, if you want to. So yeah.
Like, we're doing better.
Yeah, and also just I
Yeah.
just want to say, watching we watched it a week ago. Watching the Super Mario RPG compilation like a week ago was just kind of nostalgic. Looking back 10 months into the past,
Yeah.
or was it 10 months?
When I was like
Wait.
extra dead inside sounding.
9 months
Yes.
back into the past.
Partners in time.
I haven't said it publicly yet, but in the future, I will probably split up the compilations into multiple parts because this was a nightmare to export.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Also, Dre is dead.
Oh, Dre
Yes.
died. No. So sad that Dre died of Big Ma.
Big month. Anyway,
Who the hell is Dre?
Big Mom. Like your.
That
You do that.
Then let's quickly go over the new. I'm not gonna recount the original ones that we did last time, but just about all the new videos we ranked today. SS rank, aka Bowser ship. We have part 1 of BAS, part 5 of Sticker Star, and the compilation of Super Mario RPG. In S tier, Suicide by IBS. We have here part 2 of BAS, part 5 of BAS, part 7 of BAS, part 6 of Luigi's Mansion 3, part 1 and part 4 of Sticker Star, and parts 1 and 3 of Skeleton Mondo, as well as the compilation of Luigi's Mansion Luigi's Mansion Part 1. A tier, Heart Attack. We have part 4 of Partners in Time, part 5 and 6 of Super Paper Mario, part 3 and 4 of BIS, part 5 of Side Order, Mega Man 4, part 1 and 2 of Luigi's Mansion 1, part 2 of Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, part 4 of Luigi's Mansion 3. Also where I used a 3D look, where I tried to make it in Blender and it just didn't work properly. The last VOD ranking, and part 2 of Skeleton Mondo. Then we have, also the tier I've seen better crops during the Irish famine moved up. B tier, put your bands back on. Which has a lot of additions. Oh, Jesus Christ. Parts 1 and 3 of Partners in Time, parts 2 and 3 of Super Paper Mario, part 6 of BAS, part 4 of Crystal, parts 2 and 3 of Emerald, parts 4 and 6, I think, of Side Order, part 1 of Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, part 1, 3, and 5 of Luigi's Mansion 3, part 2 of Sticker Star, the first part of Ranking JoJo Fights, and the SpongeBob memes. Then C, Goku, mid tier. We have parts 1 and 4 of Super Paper, part 3 of Crystal, part 1 of Emeralds, Mega Man 1, 2, and 3, parts 3 and 5 of Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, part 2 of Luigi's Mansion 3, part 3 of Sticker Star. Autistic Silence of D tier. We've got part 2 of Partners in Time, part 7 of Super Paper, part 4 of Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. And in F tier, Fuck Off Pussy Attack, Killing Mine, we have part 4 of Emerald and part 2 of Ranking JoJo Fights. Next up, we continue our running.
Oh shit, we're doing inside jokes.
Inside jokes.
The bitch.
This one's very short. We only have a few on there.
Yeah, just a few. So yeah, we are about to hit the 3 hour mark, but I don't think we'll go like past 3:10, 3:20.
Well,
So-
we might look through the old ones like we did.
Yeah, we can quickly do that first. Alright, we have the top tier SS Damida Ne Gukko. We have Damida Ne Guy, Captain Gook, Geico, and
What a
Lesbians.
fucking mouthful of a name. I'm trying to look through and see.
I need
Trying
a
to see if there's
fucking log.
anything.
Anyway, AS tier, Shadow the Damn Hawk, Mario Balling Simulator. Is that in Miami? Question mark?
Yes,
I think
that's
so.
Miami.
I hate video games. The God voice.
I hate video games.
Gooning and God, gooning and Christianity. How does God feel about gooning the serial post? As a gooner myself. Shadow saying, damn, whoa, he's bisexual, I didn't know that. Prince Peace the flashbanging everyone. I love lean. Gay beam? Man's new powers.
Yes.
Yes.
My computer killing itself during that episode. I'm fucking the dog. Please, Speed, I need this. Bobbery getting waterboarded. Marionette.
Elon Musk being a puppet.
I must be a puppet. How do you know this all?
I don't know.
Elon Musk being a puppet. Flashlights.
Flashing jokes.
Flashing jokes. Is this Coolix crystals or am I tripping?
No, this is weed crystal.
Wow, the weed
Oh.
crystal. Alright, Then we have
Me with reactives.
Yeah, with the reactives. Me giving you my hangovers with my mind. Eget is calling. Incest beam. Curse of Span. Curse of Axel. Curse of Span, broken mic. Curse of Spaxel, Buffman. The Splatoon 3 first VOD not being properly recorded at all.
I think this is just Curse of Luna.
Curse of Luna? Yeah, it could be.
It's just clown music.
Lamau. Mr. Beast! Bowser something?
Bowser give.
No! The British.
I think this is just I hate.
I hate them.
I don't remember. I think this is just like I hate these.
Something.
Like
The line.
being racist, I guess.
The line. Sans Undertale.
Oh, the line.
I'm gonna kill your parents. And Vor counter?
War counter.
No, this wasn't.
No, I don't think it's Vor counter. I think maybe it was just us being weirded out.
No. It was Vor. I remember this distinctly from last day because I remember laughing my ass off at the image.
Oh,
that
yeah.
100% was a Vor counter.
No, it's not. I don't think it was Vor counter. I think it was just Vor.
Yeah, it was just Vor.
Vor and Vor
yeah.
counter.
Subscriber
And it's heavy looking at the computer. Like.
Now, A tier, or I've come to make an announcement. Coolix and his crystals. The felony counter. Merry Christmas. Me getting drunk. Stellar Bonds.
Yes.
This is just us referencing Stellar Bonds.
Lamau.
It's like we gotta do this for Stellar Bonds.
Lamau. The enemy. Snapcube references. Stocks going down.
Bowser losing money.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Iconic. Me being Sisyphus. You've killed me?
Not into the pit.
Not into the pit. The oranges.
Yeah, bird.
Child abuse?
Is that
When I get you.
Me
when I get you.
The speedrun strat. Curse of Mario, aka me forgetting everything. Curse of Asteroid. With bad luck.
Yeah.
And then the skill issue?
Oha.
Oha. It's the Oha. B tier. Beast, Bomb, Ben 10, Breaking Bad, Homosexuality, The Director, No Jumping. Don't jump.
I think that's suicide jokes.
Yeah, suicide jokes, don't jump. Bro, don't jump. Skill issue. The briefcase with 1,000 bees.
The bees in a suitcase.
Yeah, something with Mario. Why is Discord?
I don't remember what that one is.
Let me
Mario
skim.
Galore, I think. Like, didn't we make a bunch of like music box references? I can't tell.
No,
I don't think that's Mario Music Box. It's just something to do with Mario. It's like Mario being something.
I'm skimming through it.
Mario being drunk.
We're going propaganda. Mario being an alcoholic against being an alcoholic. Mario being a good holy shit, it's still no, yeah, no, damn it, no, wait a minute, snap, no, holy shit, no. Mario's the twink.
Oh yeah, Mario's a twink. Oh yeah, and the British flag is Mario saying fucking.
Alright, then every bomb being Sage. It's like that in Dark Star. Eating? I eat it at Sorgi. Ben 10,
I eated it.
Ben 10 in general, but especially Humongous Sword Drowning. Breaking Bad. Slow Go. Uppies. Pondering My Orb. Fiji Water. Curse of Sage, which has now become Curse of Peanut, being tiny. Waluigi gets his Waluigi stuck in a vending machine remastered.
I think that's just like us making hyper-specific games.
Yeah, insert hyper-specific scenario here, the game.
Yeah.
C tier. I can't see Cosette. Blind? Me being blind, I guess?
You being blind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Mar being blind.
Luigi's Nuts, Cookie Run Propaganda, games being hyper-specific allegory, Elon Musk in general.
Penis Gad.
Penis Gad. 7. With Cosette, I'm the Rizzler. The One Piece! The One Piece is real! Right. Then we have D rank, Drippy Design, something hacking.
I don't remember what that one was.
God, I have
something to do with hacking.
Let me see.
I really got to make this tier list better.
Lamau.
Orange appears. fucking reactor. Let me see. I can't figure it out. It's something on this list. I like my cheese drippy,
Yeah.
bruh. Wait, maybe this way I can... Drippy. Right. Oh, it's very early. It's a very early joke. Wait. Me being blind, the power of homosexuality, codex its existence, the Mario manager being sent to hell, Mario Bowling Simulator, the man of skill issue, I hate video games. I like my cheese drippy, bruh. God voice, Mary Chrysler. Identity theft! This is identity theft!
Oh, identity theft.
Oh,
Alright, then I like my cheese
Wow,
drippy,
it is really
bruh.
hard to tell some of these.
Interior design.
Yeah, I gotta make this better.
And then the free queso tiers.
Do we want to move everything around?
The three.
Curse of Peanut, we can move.
Yeah, move Curse of Peanut up a few tiers. That one's really funny.
Bit.
Where they did go?
Is
It's
it-
in B tier.
I like.
Moving it up here with the other ones.
Okay.
I think also moving up interior design, like a couple, maybe like a tier or two, because like Sage started talking about feng shui. And it was really funny to me.
Alright. Alright, if nothing else. Queso remains there.
Yes.
Whoop, I dropped him.
Oh no. Alright, now we get to the new stuff.
I dropped them.
The new Curse of Sage.
We
Greed.
do not use it.
I'd
I don't
agree.
think we use it that much.
We barely use this one, honestly.
C or B.
It ain't.
Sage doesn't lean into the bit. It goes to C.
Not anymore.
Now, is that Frieza?
I don't have any recollection of this one.
D, honestly. Fortnite Battle Pass.
Fortnite Battle Pass.
I just shit
I
out
just
my
shit
We didn't really
ass.
do
my
much.
I'd say A. A for ass.
It's me singing.
A for
A
that.
for
A
ass.
for ass. Fortnite Battle Ass.
This is Glorp shit.
This is Glorp shit.
S. Or SS even. S. At least.
S.
S.
Insurance.
Evil butter. I don't know the joke behind this one.
It's part of the one-dimensional thing, like because like Peach had like that butter that removes salt from your mouth somehow, or it makes it feel like it's removing salt from your mouth, like it's anti-salty, and that's when Sage said, "Holy shit, evil butter," in this Luigi voice.
Evil butter.
Give me some of that shit, bro.
Yeah,
The prospect of butter being evil is really funny to me.
I'd say A or S.
A.
Yeah.
I think it's
Even
funny
if we
that
used it like once.
this is like the beginning of the animation, so like he's not even hitting the table. He's just like,
Ah,
pound cake.
pound cake.
I said it as S.
That's double S.
That is. That
It
is
was
a
so
double
good it got its
S
own
server.
emoji in the server.
Fetish counter.
Honestly, fair
Also
enough.
Double S.
Also
Especially with
SS.
how we resolved it at the end of BIS.
Exactly.
Can you make the
Honestly, yeah.
line red?
is-
I have 2 lines. I can't make only one of them red. I do still have this one. But
You killed Luna.
No! Luna's dead. My
No.
Ah, you killed me. Good.
Luna's just gone.
And I could like yeah, this color
No
add.
fucking good.
Man, Windows 11 sucks. Anyway, there. Is it red?
Fred.
Yeah, I don't really like
It's like
this.
period
Did you
blood red.
switch to Linux?
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut
No,
up.
I'm
shut
gonna switch to Linux, but I haven't done it yet.
Ugh.
Ew. It's worse when it's 2 lines.
What happened?
The
Fucking
line
red
had
one.
the line had its period.
Oh god.
No, it didn't. What do you think was
Holy
2
fuck.
lines? It's pregnant. JoJo
Period
references.
sometimes.
Oh.
It's
Jesus
so funny.
Christ. I'd say A or B. What do y'all think?
A.
A.
I really like the random JoJo references.
Me just
Like the fact that like
"That's
very
today's
few,
JoJo."
very few people who actually watch the VODs will understand the JoJo references, and it makes it funny. It's like, who the fuck is Killer Queen?
Killer Queen has already touched your nuts. Peanut, wake up.
Nah.
We use that all the
Pina,
fucking
wake up.
time. Like,
S at least.
A or
We
N.
got, we got, we got.
I love like the image I used is just dude waking up. He's very tired.
Alright, next up, Sage stealing voices. B.
That only happened like
C.
once, so I think, yeah, it was
Yeah.
funny, but like, C or D.
Sage
It
needs
made me feel self-conscious.
Sage needs to appear in VODs more. Fumble Volcano.
Sage needs to defend. Sage needs to defend his jokes.
Yes.
True.
I'd say A.
Yeah, S.
S it is.
The Fumbler, Doctor Fumbler,
The
Fumble
Robin that
Volcano.
gives you Spinjitzu.
The fact this comes from a dream is funny, but we haven't used it enough, so I maybe A.
Okay, A.
It was
Purely
really
for the
funny in the it was really funny in the one VOD it appeared in.
No.
The one VOD.
No. That's just a vocal stem at this point.
No.
No. Yeah, it deserves it.
No.
I feel like the higher the ranks, like it's like the more depends on the usage and how funny it is. And since one is pretty funny and has been used a lot, I feel like it kind of deserves an S.
S? Alright.
You know what I mean?
Alright, next up, me
Mario being schizophrenic. It's just a transparent image.
It's perfect. It's a S.
Fucking S.
Yeah. There. It's here. Right there.
It's somewhere there.
Does he know about the DORE? What?
Oh my god. I love it whenever we lean super hard into the bit and we like lower our voices, like the door.
The door.
The door?
I
He
especially
said he
love the
doesn't
I was-
like you
I-
anymore
I
and
especially
wants to
love the
get
variants.
door?
I especially love the variants when we're like saying a different word and we spell it out differently.
S?
That's
Like, does he know
such a
about the
good-
COME? Huh? The com?
S? Or even SS? Or at least S, I'd say.
I think normalize.
No, just normal S, yeah.
Holy shirt.
Holy shirt.
A.
I don't know why. I just
I like
started.
A.
I just started saying this randomly, and it's never
A.
left.
It's
Yeah,
become
put an
a
A.
vocal stem.
Yeah,
Like a personal
I've
one.
noticed. Yeah,
Right.
that's the vocal stem you guys get from me.
The vor counter. The
Can't-
fact that every Mario
Oh,
RPG has vor.
S. S. S or A?
A.
We don't talk that much about it. It's not actively a joke. It's just us saying in the background, oop, this game also has vor.
I think it's
look,
funny
or-
how I think it's funny every time whenever we
The joke
mention
is
this,
porn
Stan just
laugh.
kind of like freaks out. He's like, nah.
I also love how just
Really
like
off
the
for
entirety of
Nah.
Sticker Star, I completely forgot about it and didn't even once cross my mind. At the moment Petey Piranha Vorth Kirsty, it's just like, oh, there it goes.
Oh shit.
There's a war counter.
And I already know where we're
There
gonna
we go.
have Vor and Dream Team.
Oh god.
No,
Oh,
no. Pipe it
Wait, I'm
down.
trying to
Next
remember.
up-
White hot
where-
frying.
White
Dream
Dot
Team.
frying. And who is he frying? The Japanese.
The Japanese.
S.
I love how we just expanded upon this bit.
Tottenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
Originally it was like a
Now it
one-off.
become death, destroyer of world.
Originally it was just a one-off bit, but then it became so much more. It's great. S, I'd say.
Yes.
Yeah. Agreed. Hard agreed, dude.
Now, checkmate, liberals. Honestly,
Usually
I'd say
funny,
D
but we don't
or
use it
C.
enough. We don't use it enough. It's funny.
Yeah,
but we don't use it
D.
enough.
Oh, hell no.
Oh hell no! Oh hell no!
Hell nah.
Hell no. I think it's just.
Hell no!
I think it's
B.
funny enough on its own to be at least B.
Yeah.
B.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Oh hell no!
Alright.
Oh,
We gotta-
hell no.
Oh,
We
hell
gotta we gotta rename double S tier. Dame da ne
hell no.
ko. Dame da. How the fuck do we? because you can fuck it.
Dame da.
Dame da fuck it. You gotta include the fetish counter in there.
Fuck it.
It's called Dame da.
Oh,
it's called
God,
Dame
no.
da ne gukko because it's a fetish.
Because it's a fetish.
This is gonna become more incomprehensible the more bits we have.
Oh god.
Absolutely, and I'm all for it.
And lesbians, like it's
lesbians.
and like it's Knuckles.
Yeah, exactly.
Knuckles.
Like Red Dog 3 and Knuckles.
We just keep adding more to
All
this
right.
until.
All right. We have to break down all the new stuff. It's called Damidane Gukko because you can Damida add it to the fetish counter and lesbians. Now we have Pound's Cake and the
Amazing
fetish
tier.
counter. S
I love how
aka
it's
Shadow
it's
the
just
Dam.
an image of Bowser's Inside Story.
S tier, aka Shadow the Damn Hog. We've got this is glorp shit. Peanut, wake up. Thumble Volcano. No. Me being schizophrenic. Does he know about the DORE? And White Top Frying.
We're gonna forget that that's there.
Yeah. We'll just be like, oh.
Maybe move the door in front of it.
Weird.
There you go.
Oh, there.
Alright, then we have in A tier, I've come to make an announcement. We have Fortnite Battle Pass, Evil Butter, JoJo references, the ramen that gives you Spinjitzu, and the War Counter. B tier, aka Beast Bomb, Brenton, Breaking Bad. We've got now Holy Shirt and Oh Hell No! Oh Hell No!
Oh, hell no.
In C tier, or I Can't See Cosette, we have Curse of Sage and Sage stealing our voices. D, Drippy Design, we now have Is That Frieza and Checkmate Liberals. And that's the new tier list.
The Checkmate Liberals image kind of looks like Lost.
Fuck
No.
off! Fuck off! Oh
Fucking
hell no!
suck.
Oh hell no!
Oh
hell
hell no! All right, we're moving it up to A tier.
No, I refuse. I categorically refuse. Anyway, that's that.
I don't have morals.
That's that.
As you
We
can
have-
see, most of our content is good.
Yeah.
Most.
Most of our content is.
We
good.
investigated ourselves and found we were peak.
Just like myself, our content is very top heavy.
Huh?
What? I feel like there's an innuendo in there.
Me saying I have bigger
Duh.
boobs than the girl there. That's what I mean.
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit. Holy hell.
It was nice to reminisce.
So, I think that was
Reminisce.
a
I
good
have red piss.
Huh?
Yeah.
Alright, with that, we are not going to be reacting to anything. I did originally think about potentially having another video to show, but that one's technically still private. It's going to be public eventually, so I don't know, maybe we'll watch it next time or something else. It was a video that did funnily enough, upload right on the day where we recorded Super Mario RPG Part 2, so that's funny. But anyway,
Old
we have therefore nothing left to say now. Unless y'all have anything you want off your thingy.
Absolutely nothing.
Penis.
True.
Make sure
That
it's-
is also something you can say.
Make sure to avoid the number 2.
Based.
And if your name is Joe Swanson, watch your back.
If your name is Joe Swanson, watch your back.
Yeah.
Watch your prostate.
We're coming
Prostate
for
exam
you,
jump scare.
Joan Swanson. We're coming for you.
Don't word it like that.
We're going to stick a finger up your ass.
Up your ass. Alright, and with that, Subscribe or I kill your subscribe or I kill your parents. Like and I might let you see your family again. And make sure
Season 3 is gonna be peak.
Yeah, it's gonna have blackjack and hookers.
Dream Team next week.
Dream Team next
We
week.
passed the curse of 2. We're on to the third season now.
How was the second season better than the first one if we had the curse of 2, huh?
Dun dun
Scratch his ass.
Scratch his ass. Itchy bum. But alright, and with that...
is listening.
Since I said we're not gonna get past 3:20...
Rub season 2 shaved belly.
Since I've said we're not gonna get past 3 hours 20 minutes and I have like 23 seconds left. As I said already, all the thing, I threaten your family, so... Make sure to...
Die.
Grab your prostate.